Start recording. Boom! Welcome today. It is Friday Q&A with Chocks A number 76. How you guys doing? Good morning, America. Good afternoon, Asia. No, it's good afternoon, Europe. Good evening, Asia, and a very good evening to Australasia. How's it going, guys? What is going on?
Good morning, Australia.
What have you guys been up to? Have you had a good week? Let us know what's been going on in your lives. Have you been doing well? Today will be the teaser trailer for Banjo-Kazooie. So shout out to Rare, 20th anniversary for Banjo-Kazooie. What a fantastic achievement that is. Well, is that an achievement? Just gotta sort of, you kind of get it by default, right? But, you know, it's awesome that Banjo-Kazooie is still has a place out there. It's not forgotten 20 years later. And that is something that has got to be amazing. What is going on, Matthew Lopez? How you guys doing?
That white bear will never be as popular as that real bear.
What is up, Kanjo?
Kanjo and what? Who was it? Who's the one?
Bazooie.
Bazooie. Yes.
Banjo-Bazooie. It will be the Banjo-Bazooie a little bit later on. How you guys? What is going on, Alex? Hey, Aaron. Did anybody else order the Crystal Dragon? They did indeed. Adam Tiley in the house. Derek Baker in the house. What's going on, guys?
Tilly.
Are you guys looking forward to seeing Kanjo and Bazooie after all this time? So, these comments. Ah, yeah, I see it all moving here. What's the crack, guys? How's it going?
Is that right? Comments?
Yeah, I think it's correct. From the.
Am I looking from the bottom?
I think you're looking from.
No. Oh yeah, hold on.
No, it must be at the top.
This keeps on scrolling down.
Oh
yeah, it's fine now.
It's fine now?
Is it now? Eh? I'm getting different messages.
I can't see you. What's going on? I'm confused.
Is this a little bit delayed?
Oh, what's your number? I think I'm going. Hold on, is it going from down to up now? Hold on. What? Finally get a watch on this. As if that goes up or down. Oh my god, it's the wrong way round. It's from this way down. It's down upwards.
We're out of sync from the chat. Is that right?
What? Why is this going the wrong way round? It's like down to up now.
Let me just refresh.
Let me just refresh too.
Actually, why don't I just type a message in there?
That's a good point. Hold on, let me just go back and see if this makes any difference. Oh, 1 second.
What does that say?
See where that's coming in. God, it says the top, middle, bottom. It's coming from the bottom. What's that all about?
Yours is coming from the bottom.
And yours is coming from the bottom.
So it is.
That's all weird.
But it's not moving anymore now.
Didn't used to do that before. Facebook changed it. God.
So Michelle's at the bottom, right? Michelle,
yeah. So
Tyler
it's going the way.
just joined. Is that right?
Yep. Juvie just joined. Guys.
I don't get a Juvie.
No? Juvie Luna joined.
I get a Rachel.
Yeah, Rachel's just there. It's been happening for a while now. Nah, it's not been happening for... It didn't happen on Tuesday.
No.
I'm pretty sure. So...
At least that's sorted out.
Guys. Banjo-Kazooie. It is the 20th anniversary today. There will be... Shout out to our good friends over at Rare. They are going to be doing out a little newsletter or a little post, or I'm not sure how they're going to do it. But in there will be a link to the video that we're going to be showing you, on the stream. Now, the thing is, of course, they are based in the UK. Now, if you're based in the UK, of course, the time difference with us is not as bad as it is with America. Now, I was like, well, normally we show a hype video or a teaser video at the end of the stream. So as you guys know, typically in about 3 hours. But because that actually puts it at around about 6:30 UK time or 6 o'clock UK time, you guys are like, no, I'm leaving. I'm like, oh, okay. As in, like, that's like work's finished, right? So What we're gonna do is this.
I thought they'll finish work at 5:30
in the
UK.
morning. Oh right, no, I was gonna say 5:30 in the morning over here, right? Or 5:30. So what we're gonna be doing is in about 15-20 minutes we will drop the video now, and then we will show it again at the end for those that are typically accustomed for it to be at the. Oh,
yes. So we're gonna switch it up. You know, you guys, you early birds, get the early treatment.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So, you know, that is really cool for you guys. You get to see it a little bit early before, because a lot of people will probably come towards the end of this, which is kind of normal.
That's annoying.
No, yeah, it was my mouse, so it's moved. It's moved out of the way. Hey, how you doing, guys? So, let us know what you've been up to this week. Are you guys interested in Banjo-Kazooie? Have you been... Are you going to be... you know, have you played Banjo-Kazooie recently? Especially with all of that coming on... Oh, no, I haven't done that.
Okay, it's okay.
Hey, Mr. Lopez, plat or bust, Mr. Number 4. What's going on? So yeah, you know, looking forward to dropping this teaser. It's short, it's to the point, and hopefully it leaves you wanting more. You
all know how Banjo and Kazooie looks like. You guys play the game long enough.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will be doing it twice. Richard Santiago.
Hey guys, I want to put a post in the comment. If you guys got any questions, please put your questions. For the time being, put that in the pinned comment. So if you have any questions or anything
nice
you want us, want us to answer.
Rachel says it's her favourite game ever. That's awesome.
Right.
MAD's been pushing for Darksiders. I see it. I see it, mate. Don't think I don't see it. It's all cool, mate. Look at that. It's pinned on the bottom.
It's not pinned on the bottom.
It is.
Oh yeah. Is it?
Yeah, look.
No, my machine's just died.
No. You scroll down to the bottom and you'll see it.
I can't scroll because it's died.
Okay, well there you go. Weird,
oh,
right?
Now it's pinned at the bottom.
So weird. That is...
And we'll always know it's at the bottom then. So I should just come in there and just put a pin comment. Whether it's pinned at the top or pinned at the bottom. If it's pinned at the bottom, then the messages are going up.
Right. Yeah, you're right. But, you know, we could tell very quickly. We're going, hello.
That as well.
True that. So...
Happy birthday, Burger King. That's what BK stands for, right?
Yeah, right. Happy birthday, Burger King. Hey, Medeiros' favourite game as well. I like it. One of his favourite games as well.
Alright.
Yeah, I like it a lot. So, let me ask, is there anybody on this stream that is the first time they've ever been on a Friday Q&A with Chocks A? We like to pop a cherry a week on average, right, Chocks?
Yeah, are you a rare fan that just joined us for the first time?
I would hopefully think that they actually join us. That if they're a Rare fan, they don't know about us just yet, and then when Rare posts about it, then they come and join us for next week. So, is there anybody here right now? Hey, the law! What's going on, mate?
So you didn't sneak it out then? Or you didn't leak? You didn't leak anything?
I haven't leaked anything out just yet.
You haven't leaked anything just yet?
Just yet.
Alright.
Just yet. Hey, Tyler, it's your first Friday in June. Just managed to get it in just then.
First Friday in June.
Hey, Aaron, nice for you to come and join us. Spencer's second one, I like it a lot. Alessio Bucci.
Mr. Michael Live, how's it feel to be back in Hong Kong? Running on Hong Kong time, huh?
Two new guys, Michael Lai and Alessio Bucci. Hey, Billy, your daughter's now old enough. Awesome. I remember the day she was born, you put her in the club. Love it. And now she's old enough to be joining us on her Friday, on this Friday Q&A, yeah.
How do we sound? Like, are we, like, she giggling or crying?
Derek Baker is...
Because we usually set the pets off.
Right.
Yeah. Derek
Baker got his Majora's Mask. Let us know what number. He's a bit upset. It's quite high. Because he's used to a life of single digits. He's used to a life of single digits.
Oh, there's been so many guys receiving Majora's Mask still.
Yeah, still more to come.
It's finally great to see Mugen being posted.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the club.
Absolutely.
Photos and videos.
Mr. Lay. What's up, bung?
Bung bung.
Bung, 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 bung. By the way, Harvey read it, understood it all, and instantly wrote a response. I was like, can you colour it in or something?
What?
So, Bang's kid,
Yeah.
called Alex,
Right.
wrote Harvey a letter
Okay.
to be pen pals.
Oh, okay.
Right? Which is really cute, right?
Yeah, sure.
And
It's been one like
and Harvey
an old
read
tradition.
it and then wrote a response. But Alex's one is like much better. It's got like colours and shit in it.
Ah.
And Harvey's like, done. I was like, can you colour it in or something?
Colour it in.
Yeah.
Use a different pen.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, you know, for sure, it is going to be exciting for us to coordinate this. We've been working on Banjo-Kazooie for a while, and it's actually been ready for a while, but it was delayed to coincide with the 20th anniversary. I think that's ultimately it's worked out
been
fine.
held
We've had
back.
stuff.
A nicer word. It's been held back especially for the 20th anniversary.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
The only thing delaying here in the office is another conversation. Right? This damn PC's delaying me. Yeah.
All I know is I'm preparing to screen grab who dat winners.
That was a funny conversation.
Yeah, he's like, oh no,
why don't you? But like, why don't you? See, that's the conversation that's in my head all the time.
Daniel Pash, is it Pash or Pache, says he knew that's what he wanted to do. You reckon?
Didn't you want to do what? We knew it. We knew what? What did he know about?
He knew that they said that they knew that we were holding it back for the launch.
Ah, you know everything, huh?
Get the boy a new laptop, Alex. I'm about to get someone a Mac on that.
Laptop and a desktop, the whole full shebang. Boom, I'll be like that instantly. You want your reward points, is that right, Nanaste?
Shafire, this one's not for you, mate. You don't want to be on this stream. This one's not for you. He doesn't like cutesy stuff. This one's not for you, mate.
Sorry.
Yeah, you don't want to be going on this one. 99 peeps, Chocks, keep an eye on that. We might have 3 lucky winners.
That's right. And what does that mean? 3 lucky winners for the chance to win 500 reward points by entering a hashtag that we will mention a little bit later on in the stream.
Yeah. Hey, John Morales, how's it going?
Hey, John. John.
So is the Banjo an official 20th anniversary? That's a really good question, actually. That might be quite a good question.
Interesting.
No reason why. Jeffrey Chincho!
Huh. There's a lot of anniversaries, isn't there?
There is.
It's so hard to catch up. Like, you need like dedicated teams to specialize on anniversaries.
Christian, are you holding the Pokemon license for their 30th anniversary and then, maybe depressed? Michelle's asking the real questions.
What questions? What's Michelle? Yes. Because we just had dinner and we only had like, what, 20, 50, half an hour left to rush back into the office.
Yeah, but you
Set
got your
everything
snacks in time.
I prepared it. I prepared it last night because I knew somehow, some way or form, I'll be munching on something.
Sure. The Banjo-Kazooie statue is absolutely right here, Colin, and it looks, I mean, it's been actually here for a while and it's looking really, really colourful. Like, your senses will be dazzled with the colour. Colourful. It is, isn't it?
It's colourful.
It's colourful. Kanjo, though, white. Not as bright. I mean, not as colourful, of course. Although, of course, the green of Kazooie, Bazooie, the green of Bazooie is quite colourful. Yeah. All right. Cool. Chocks, should we kick it off with the comments? We have 15 more minutes before we actually do.
15 minutes.
15 more minutes before
we
we actually do that.
Let us know, guys. In 15 minutes, we will show the teaser video.
We'll show it We'll show it twice at least, guys. So it's only 40 seconds long. So we'll see it at the beginning. That means when later on Rare sends out their tweet or their, I'm not sure how they're doing it, you would have already seen it and they wouldn't have spoiled it.
Fingers crossed. It's hard to synchronize things sometimes.
Yeah.
Right, so alright guys, notices this week. You ready? All right, notices for this week.
Yeah.
As we mentioned earlier, in about 15 minutes, we're going to review the Banjo-Kazooie trailer. All right, so just calm down. It's a trailer, all right?
It's a teaser.
Oh, sorry, a teaser
It's
trailer.
teaser
Yeah?
trailer, yeah.
A teaser trailer, yeah. So, you know, I know you want more and more and more, but hopefully
That's next week, because we do it every 2 weeks.
Yes, that's right.
Well, we try for every 2
so
weeks.
no pre-orders for the Banjo tonight, but you can always ask the questions if you want.
Yeah, because typically we don't actually tell people what's coming up next. This is probably the world's worst kept secret, apart from the time I accidentally sneaked that thing over there.
And there.
And that one over there. Yeah.
And on the screen.
Yeah, apart from that bit there. So apart from that, it has been the world's worst kept secret. So I said, and also because of course it is Banjo's birthday today,
Yeah.
just to sort of say it will be on the stream tonight. Yeah. So normally we
We're
don't
celebrating
normally
early because some guys are still. No, actually, it should be 29 for everyone now.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah. All right. So apart from that, just a quick reminders what we have still up on pre-order. We still have the Dark Souls Solaire SD, the PVC. That's still on.
Almost done, guys.
Almost done. Yep. That's going to close on the 3rd of July. All right.
So those who are just beginning to receive their it's only Australia though, isn't it?
Only Asia, only Asia and Australia. But you guys that's been following the club, you must have seen a lot of the feedback from those guys that received the exclusive version, and so far everyone's quite happy.
Right. So if you're on the fence with getting Solaire, strongly recommend. You've got 4 5 days to go before
3rd of July to place your final pre-orders for Solaire SD. You can still jump on the Artorias SD waitlist. So make sure you jump on that if you want to start the new line, because you guys know that we've been teasing the we haven't been teasing, we've shown the Ornstein head, the SD head.
Right.
So yeah, we're going, we're doing progress on that line is going all right. Yeah, it's going pretty well. And also Sonic Boom 8, the combo pack, the Series 2. The pre-orders are still open until the 9th of July. The same applies to the first combo pack as well. So if you want to start the Sonic Boom line from GNF as well, make sure you jump on those pre-orders. Both of them are still open. And if this does really well, we will consider reopening them again.
Right.
Once another batch has gone out as well. More information with regards to further on the line in the club in the future very soon. All right, expect some news very, very soon.
About what?
Soon.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need to know now, but soon. All right. Last but not least, Crystal Dragon. We just started that a week ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
1 week.
1 week.
1 week.
So the pre-orders open until 24th of July. I know you guys. Some of you guys will hit me up and say, "Hey, please don't close the pre-order. I'm still waiting for payday." Well, don't worry, the pre-orders open until the 24th of July. So you got plenty of time for that as well. And obviously, we will keep giving you updates with regards to some of the questions that you've been asking us. For example, Glow in the Dark for the what do you call it? The crystallized edition. All right, 107. All right, 3 winners for next week.
Yep.
So. Yeah, so Crystal Dragon, going very, very, very smooth. Yeah, going very, very smooth.
Yeah, when are we 50k yet?
We didn't 50k. Oh, I have to look in the thingy then.
I think we 50k.
50k there. That's the week in the review. Go on, stop jumping the gun all the time.
Kind of like an announcement as well, wasn't it? That's a week in review, I guess. Yeah, it's part of the week in review.
It's not announcements.
I mean, it's part of the week in review. I mean, yeah. So
yeah, that's your section.
Yeah.
Right, my section's done.
Oh, right. So we can review 50k.
50k. Woo! Pop, pop, pop. Yeah,
almost
50K.
out. Yeah,
Yeah.
You're bouncing. Actually,
I told you, mate, it's doable this year. 100k.
99k frozen. Elsa, yo. Elsa.
Frozen.
That is, but you do know, of course,
what
comes with 100k and bouncing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 100k dash.
What dash?
Ugh. Wasn't there an agreement that you had to run around the office naked?
Nah.
What?
That's if only if Majora's Mask hit
No, it was any order.
No, it wasn't any order. That you said any order. I said Majora's Mask. That's gone.
Yeah, and also TFM numbers, which was going to be next week, right? Because
next week, guys. Sorry, I did remind this guy, but
well, John's in the office, so I can better check with him as well.
Yeah.
So John's back from.
You
did remind me.
I'm going to clear his desk tonight.
There's something on it.
Yeah, there is.
Just that and that and that.
Yeah.
The upcoming stuff.
Upcoming stuff.
Upcoming stuff. Yeah. So. Oh, yeah, Streets of Rage GT's coming. You can't bounce at 100k if the Streets of Rage does really well.
That's only 99k, isn't it?
Are we doing... No, we're doing Streets of Rage at 100k.
No, it's a 99k. It's a 99k.
What happens if it does really, really well?
Well, I'll be like...
Supporting from afar, yeah?
Yes, from afar.
Latest, guys.
I'll be rallying real fans.
Okay.
I'll be out on the streets raging.
I like what you did there.
Yeah. Oh, can you see it?
Yeah. So 50,000. Thank you so much, guys. What an amazing achievement. I believe it was the 8th of January 2016. Just under 2.5 years. 50k. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And it's so nice to see that happen, yet still have it, and it's evolved a lot, but it's still evolved under a kind of understanding of tone. And it's very easy for clubs to start intimate with a really positive tone, and then as it gets bigger, become a little bit not so much.
Kanaka's on the stream.
Hey Chags, how's it going? So then to have 50k hit, yet still have what I feel is a very welcoming tone in the club, and not disrespectful. It's very easy for it to sort of go that way. I'm so proud and I'm so grateful. So thank you so much for that, guys. It really is an absolute honor to be able to see this day. 50k, amazing. And if those who aren't aware of it, there is a 50k post that I wrote, and in there are some points that you can receive. I believe it is some 500.
There are a few lines of lyrics.
A few lines of lyrics, that's right. And I can remember.
I should get Porter. To rap that stuff for you, man. Hey Porter, hit us up. Do your battle rap, whatever it is, the rap stuff that you're normally very, very good at. Put some F4F statues on the back and start rapping that stuff from Alex.
That would be pretty awesome. So,
what?
Did you smell those or something?
Yeah, I had to. Just to make sure.
Just say Alan asked, smell good, because I assume that's what you...
That's what it looks like.
So it's like knickknacks?
Yeah, but it's like...
Or Cheetos?
It's like that kind of stuff that you have in Vietnam. Is it Vietnam?
Indonesia we'll go for. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But I don't even know how to say it.
Can we see the final Varia suit? Yeah, is there any... Let me see if there's any production pics on my phone. Normally there, I haven't looked recently.
Curtis, is anyone else's Facebook messed up? I can't see what I'm typing. I can see what you're typing.
What am I looking for? I'm looking for...
That's right. Adam. Banjo Mondays. Wow. It's quite a while back.
Banjo Mondays! Oh my god, yeah. Is that an egg on the packet? What kind of flavour is that?
The minced meat probably, and then the chili.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get some amazingly different... You get a lot of different styles over here in Hong Kong. That's for sure.
But it's made in Japan.
It's made in Japan.
Oh. Fried spicy pork corn snacks.
There you go. So, the rest... Do you want to go back to the week in review?
Oh, the week in review? Oh,
yeah.
Sorry. There you go.
Alright, so 50k, awesome sauce. Then we talk a little bit about adding the mixed combo edition. So shout out to Bang, who kind of was like, guys, that's what we want. I was like, oh, okay. And you're absolutely right, Bang. Most people went for, those that went for the combos went for the mix. I was wrong. And apologize about that, but yeah, so those who went for the combo decided to go for the mixed version. I'm surprised about that, but that's cool. But I'm just very happy that we had the ability to listen to what you wanted and then sort of act accordingly.
We hear you, and we listen.
Right. And for the Crystal Dragon validation, that went super smoothly. So, Chocks, 1 down, 3 to go before Gamescom. So far, Brenda and Phil, whew, sigh of relief. But remember, Chocks, it's very likely whatever we do will just actually delay the validation for
that's the best one.
a week. Yeah. So that's probably what we're going to do, and then do the validation stream.
Leave the reservation for a longer period, and then once we come back from Gamescom, no rest.
Right.
We'll do the validation on that Tuesday. Yeah.
Horton, I don't actually have any pictures right now, which is hold on. Actually, let me see if it's. Do I have anything from this?
What are you guys saying? What's popped up in the corner?
What?
I don't know.
Anything in the corner?
What's popped up in the corner?
No, that's nothing there.
Who's popping your corner? Is that what was that your suggestion, Alex Carne?
I don't have anything right now, Horton. I've asked for some updates, and hopefully I'll get something tomorrow, and I'll post that into the club.
Behind me?
Oh, do you want to know what that is?
Oh, that stick. That rhythm stick. Hit me with your rhythm stick.
So it's something called the body. What's it called? It's called like the body gym, right?
Ooh, body form.
That's like tampons. And
Body
shit.
form for you. See,
It's like tampons and shit.
Yeah.
So like when someone's like giving me stress, talking to me about some shit, and I'm
Who
like,
gives you stress?
Oh no. It's all bloody hunky dory.
Yes, there's no stress in here. Stress.
You do it like this, right, and then you kind of roll it back on itself.
All right, steady.
Hey, don't worry. To give it extra resistance, and then I'm just pumping some of that. When someone's like talking to me, I'm like, Chris, hurry up with that shit. But it also, you can sort of do it in different angles, and it can work different things. That's stressing me out.
Now, guys, do you want the real version?
All right, 3 more minutes to that tree, that teaser.
Yeah.
The teaser.
That tree Diddy.
When is Gamescom? Yeah, Gamescom.
August. You should know that, right, Kevin? August. Hopefully you got
he's in America, don't he?
Oh, I'm sorry. Gamescom then. It's not a con. Yeah, it's com.
So,
Andrew Guzman.
the mini Chocks. Chocks, over to you on that one.
What? Where?
Mini Chocks went on an adventure again, in pieces.
Yeah. Why is that?
Well, you put them next to it. You put them next
Ah,
to it.
yes.
Yeah.
It was like a day after the
last weekend.
validation.
Yeah.
Thought you guys want a closer look to the mini dragon, golden dragon, to see how it compares to the broken mini Chocks. And yeah, it's great, right? Size comparison.
I know you like your articulation. So did you? Is that why you gave to mini Chocks to insert the articulation?
There you go, 5-point articulation. Yeah, the head.
There you go. Swivel.
No matter what, his hand is still holding that can of Red Bull.
Yeah.
Never let go of that Red Bull. And then that was good. I mean, I hope you guys like that little mini version, because you guys been raving mad about it over the weekend. I've noticed you guys were saying, yeah, let's make it. And then I thought, hey, why not post it up? Why, get the hype going for the rest of the week.
Hey, Aramey. How's it going, Aramey? So,
yeah. And then another post. I made another post
because
Mini Chocks was having a great time, and obviously we showed the Spiral Gem box during that stream as well.
That was Friday. On the stream, yeah.
Was it Friday? Last Friday.
Yeah, so that's fair enough.
Yeah,
it
last
was
Friday.
Right afterwards. So
yeah.
boom.
But there were, and you did a video of that as well.
I did right afterwards. Yeah, so that's what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys wanted some still pictures. I took that from the
from
the iPhone.
Boom.
And then you can always take out the gems and play something else, which I did. And Mini Chocks was in there in his own little personalized.
And can we just talk about this? Do we really want to see this in like green and like releasing these? Is there something like? Do we really want this? It's kind of like a joke, but I'm not sure if you guys are joking that you want it or you don't want it. I'm not sure. But it's definitely something that we could be looking into kind of quite well. Do we want to be doing this, guys? Let me know in the comments. So, it is time. We will pause the week in review. It is exactly 3:30 UK time.
Is it?
I believe so. What time? See what time is it in the UK?
Now. What time is it in the UK? Oh my god.
Maybe it's like daylight savings and we've got another hour to go. Boom.
Boom. 3:30
on the dot. 3:30 on the dot.
Yeah, and?
It's time to do it then. Are you guys ready for some banjo hype? God, Chocks.
Because we were talking about Spyro.
We were just talking about Spyro. It's short, it's to the point, it's supposed to tease next week will be the full reveal. Alright.
Do it.
I always get excited and then nervous when we show it for the first time.
Hey, guys, why didn't you guys do a countdown with us?
I'll tell you what, Chocks.
What?
You're going to really hate me for this, but you're going to understand.
I understand why I'm going to hate you.
Yeah, well, I'll give you another reason to hate me for this. Yeah.
Right.
But you're going to understand. I need to go to the toilet.
Seriously?
Like, seriously.
Oh my god.
Like, triple soup, and then it's time to bloody go on the bloody thing. Oh, I know, let's get another bowl of blue.
If in the future we ever move into a newer building, you gotta have your room right next to the toilet. Right?
Indeed. So just let people, just tell them to get people in any of their banjo mates.
Perfect timing, yeah. 3:30, yeah, let's do a teaser. Alex going to the toilet. Now, how's that for a teaser, guys? Alright, guys, come on. Let's rally some of the fans out there. Rare fans, Banjo-Kazooie fans, retro fans. Because we are pretty much in the retro zone right now. So please do share this video out. Tag your friends. Make sure you get your screen grabs ready to snag the photos. And then I can't play the video, Dave. I don't know how that works. I gotta wait for this guy to come back. He's gone to the toilet. Soon, guys, soon. I hope he's not going for a number 2. Spencer's counting slowly, very slowly. Thank you. Count slower. He's not going to be back in 2 seconds. Nah, the statue's not here. The statue's upstairs. No, we won't do that, Kevin. That's rude. As Kirk says, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Nature calls. Mind showing us a leak to the right? Catherine knows it. Yeah, let's count down from 100. Count quicker. I can hear him coming back. And how was that, guys? You loved that video, right? How was that? Awesome, right? They've seen it.
Did they like it?
Yeah, they're loving it.
Oh, awesome. That's great to hear.
Hey, Nadia.
Hey, Nadia, how's it going? All right.
Hey, Stephanie.
Great mighty Pukas that you confirmed. That's from Conquer. We're not talking about Conquer today. All right, here we go, guys. Are we ready to do this? 125 peeps
They've
on
been
the stream.
waiting for ages.
Oh, I do apologize, guys. Here we go. 30 seconds. 40 seconds. We will see you on the other side.
Yahoo! Bring!
Boom!
It's the fastest 40 seconds of my life.
Did that work for you guys? Let's refresh that. Did you guys get to see that? Did you guys see that? Was that on point? How really like that trailer. The way that it's very Banjo-esque, you know, with the way that the logos move and all that sort of stuff.
The zooming out, the scope.
Yeah. What do you guys think of that? Dave, it is kind of like, well, what does 1/6 really mean? These are characters that don't really exist. It's a nice size. It's not, I wouldn't say it's 1/4, but it's also kind of like, it's like, you know, matches up nicely with the rest of the range of like Crash, Spyro. It's not that sort of size, so it's kind of nice. Way too short, Ronald. You're absolutely right. It's supposed to be about the. It's supposed to be about the teaser. We just wanted to let you guys know that next week it's coming. So this will be going into a
reservation.
Reservation. Yeah, I'm just looking at what people are saying because it was coming up. Thanks for the support, guys.
Thank you, Tyler.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that.
Thomas.
Thank you for at least.
Thank you, Kyle.
More than I expected to see, Richard said. Looks amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate that.
Santiago. What did Alex Petula say?
Michelle, did you really miss it?
Where did you go, Michelle?
Let us know.
Let us know, Michelle. Where did you go?
A nice one, Jonathan Norcott. Possibly. It's definitely on our list of things to look at. James Bennington, be happy for those that like it.
Yes.
Nana say I got it. Nice. That perfect shade of black you like. That perfect shade of black you like. Michelle, it will be shown a little bit later on. Will you be on the stream for the remaining time? If so, you'll see at the end. Let me know in the comments if you're really not going to be there. And maybe we can do it one more time.
Thank you, Spencer. Thank you, Eric. Thanks, Jay.
Oh, just want to see it again. Cheeky. Cheeky, Michelle. We will be showing a little bit later on.
She's been telling porkies.
Yeah, porkies.
Porkies.
Nice one, Brown One. Take it easy.
Alright, have a good night.
No, it's not the perfect shade of black I like. It's the perfect shade of black you like. Nice one, Colin.
Right, guys, so make sure, make sure you try and sign up with Rare's newsletters. There'll be more information on that side as well.
Right. Absolutely. So, you know, definitely it is something that we
been busy this week.
Yeah, that's what it's all been about. Focus has been about making the video for that, making that teaser in time.
Yeah.
That's the work of our latest member, Ting, who's taken over the video editing duties. And I love there's like all these subtle references and cues from the actual Banjo game. You know, the kind of like alive logo. Did you notice when we said happy birthday is like the I think the jiggies come out or the notes come out? One of them. The notes come out as sort of like celebration things, and then the jiggies come out as well. Okay, it's where are we at now? All right, guys. So again, we will show that a little bit later on for those that who joined us a little bit later, because it's not very normal that we show it so early.
Yes.
But when Rare sends it out, they will have already, you guys would have already seen it first. Okay, loyalty program discussion. That was just really just highlighting, are you guys enjoying the points? Do you use them to the fullest extent? Do you log in and get those points? I, for sure, am convinced that this program is far better. It allows me to do things like give out points for 50k, randomly drop feeding frenzies, have that kind of extra interaction with the club that wouldn't be possible under the old system. So I'm really happy that we moved across to this reward point system, especially because it also gave guys a 5% bump in their tiers. I appreciate those who were more experienced under the old system, where they were getting the cash discount from the moment that they purchased it, and that's not quite as good for them. They get the benefit of having a higher percentage, and I understand that there are pros and cons to that, but having a point-based system, allowing for referral points and all that sort of stuff, I think, for me, I'm very happy with how it's going, and I'm pretty happy with how it stacks up amongst our competitors as well. So hopefully you guys agree and you take advantage of it to its fullest. The next thing is replacements. Yeah, so this is a little bit more somber, a little bit more sober. Back in April, I had said that the replacement policy was kind of not working, and what used to happen as of last week was we would only request for you to destroy your original piece after you received your replacement. It's a far more customer friendly policy. There is, before you accept it, the replacement, you have to accept an email from Phil which basically says you're going to receive it within 5 days, you need to destroy your original, etc., and otherwise we're going to charge you some money. And the problem is that a vast majority of people were not, despite accepting that, were not following up with actually destroying it. And Phil, when he had time, would have to then go ahead and try and chase them. Oh, where is it? Have you received your replacement? All that sort of stuff. And the onus was on us, not on the customer. And people then wouldn't get back to him. Then he would have to check again next week. Did they reply to him or not? It became very, very difficult to deal with that. And what really sort of set off that post was the fact that I was seeing things like Majora's Mask replacement parts being sold on eBay. Clearly it's something that someone hadn't destroyed, and I was just like, oh.
Huh? Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask without the mask, the base and the spikes, the replacement parts were on eBay. A lot of guys have shown me that as well, and I was just like, it really goes to highlight the fact that it really isn't working. First of all, Phil does not have the time to do that, and it's not just simply, oh, you might as well just add more people to deal with it. But why? Why do that? Why not just go back to the original policy, which was puts the onus on the customer to do it first and then to go from there. Unfortunately, that's where we're at. So
I want to see that. Can you send me that later?
Sure. Oh, I've got like tons of PMs about it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a bit of a shame. That was certainly a bit of a shame, and as a result, we said we were going to revert our policy back to what we used to do, Chocks, which was that you destroy it before you receive it.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit somber that, unfortunately, I had said it wasn't so good, and we were going to check what was happening, and then we checked again, and then ultimately it didn't pan out. So here you go, Chocks. Selling on eBay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, so those are the full
set. He just destroyed the
mask.
The mask.
No, he. Right.
Destroyed the mask.
Yeah. I didn't destroy the other bits.
Do we know who it is?
Look, if you want to be forensic about it, I'm sure you could figure it out, but it's going to be kind of like,
I'm going to hunt you down. What's that slogan? I'm going to find you. I've got special skills.
Wasn't it from Taken?
Yeah. Oh man, some people.
Right, so that is definitely was a bit something that we really have to sort of deal with. Otherwise, it's just gonna become worse and worse and worse. So unfortunately, we chopped that. Michael, tea, 100%, 100% tea. I don't drink any coffee actually. Chocks? Your tea or coffee? Your tea.
I'm both.
Oh, you're both, aren't you?
You can have both. in the same thing. They don't have that in the West.
What do you mean?
Yin yang. It's coffee and tea.
In a cup?
Yeah, you go to like go down to Gaga and ask for one. Yeah, cold. Coffee and tea. Tastes nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they mix it?
Yeah, mix it. Yin yang.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like the yin yang.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? As in that's the.
Yeah, just cold. It's tea and yeah.
How weird? Does it taste like
It tastes like a little bit.
tea and milk and coffee?
No, more.
More coffee, of course.
More coffee, yeah.
Because it's definitely stronger.
Mm.
Coffee's a stronger taste. I will look for you, I will find you, and I will kill you, is the phrase.
Thank you, Adam.
Coffee and tea is toffee.
Coffee, tea, and toffee.
So yeah, you know, that's unfortunately where we're at for the replacements. Orni SD. Now, this was something that I was at the warehouse on Tuesday. So I went to go and see Taki, right? So part of that is going to the warehouses local nearby. And I went to the warehouse and I saw the Ornstein SD. Now, the Ornstein SD size of the head is far bigger than the Ornstein 1/4, or, you know, the main guy.
Yeah.
And it was quite nice to sort of see them side by side. And it's got this kind of caricature style, a sort of a cat kind of look to it, more cute with the rounder eyes and stuff like that. And some people are like, oh, it's a little bit buggy, and I can understand what they're saying, but also it's kind of that style, and it's hard to see from one image, but in the hand, I need to have another look at it. But I like the original, the design that we've done. But what I was thinking of, Chocks, is this is a fantastic size, and I would love to actually see these as mini busts, to be honest with you. And I could really sort of see that by the size of it. It'd be just a nice. It's not quite mini, but you know what I mean. The size of it is in your hand. I think that would be. The Dark Souls range is almost like perfect for that.
You can play chess.
Big ass chess. Well, if that's the case, you need to get two, right?
Two what?
One for the left rook, or one for the right rook.
Yeah.
One for the left castle, one for the right castle. So yeah, you know, that's definitely something I enjoyed, sort of seeing and envisioning that. And that really came out from holding that SD in my hand. And it's looking really nice next to the other one. And hopefully again, a lot of people would be skeptical when we first did the SD DS line. There is definitely been, hopefully some people have sort of seen it, and now with the addition of Solaire, and with Ornstein coming up, and the fact that just this last week we got approval, Chocks, on the first in the SD line that is not from Dark Souls. And that looks really, really good.
You really like that one.
I really do like that one.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that it's ours.
Ours!
And
our own!
And no, it lets us be a little bit more creative and flexing our creative muscles with that. And I like that it's going to become this range. And I think people will become and see it a bit more. Well, yeah, you're doing SD and it's going to be a range. But this is really like showing how it really can be. And we look forward to showing that sort of stuff off. Troy, I'm sorry, I'm not doing TFM numbers this week. It's my bad. I need to wait for John to get in, and he's back in the office next week, and I'll go through it with him. Sorry about that. So, the first non-DS SD will be debuted at Gamescom. And
thank you, Patrick.
We will be doing something. We've got to figure out how we're going to be doing Gamescom. There's a lot of internal conversations back and forth about how we're going to do that. But what we're probably going to be doing is putting up. We're going to have some stock of things like RT, Link, and Crash. We'll have that there. But we will be putting up a few like PVCs, right, Chocks? I think we're going to try this. That it's up for pre-order at the show. But you can't get that as a first come first serve with regards to your number, because it's not. We probably won't have put it on the website yet. But those orders that come in then, they're just like part of the blind pre-order, like a reserve order, and no one has any rights to anything at that stage. And then everyone's in the same pool when it comes to actual, we do it on the website and then we actually do that. That's something that's been going through my mind. It will let us better understand whether or not these shows are worth us doing, because you know what, I'm pretty scared about taking so much stock to Gamescom. We've never been to a show where we've actually selling our own PVCs, and we really have no idea what that will be like. So we're going to take, you know, a few here, a few there, and ultimately, if we've sold out of them, it's kind of like, oh, well, we could have sold more. That's a shame. And therefore, we would say that, oh, it was probably not worth doing Gamescom, and therefore we won't do it again. But if we do this other way, where we take pre-orders at the show for stuff that we haven't actually done pre-orders here for online, it allows for us to really gauge whether or not there is interest on actually debuting these things at shows and taking pre-orders at the shows, and not having to actually worry about having stock there physically, because you know what it's like. Yeah, it's expensive to take it there, but also it's expensive taking it back, and it's really hard to gauge, especially when we have no experience about that. So it's an interesting experience, I would say, experiment it will be. You know, you can do that special Gamescom thing. Yeah, but maybe, that's possible. Maybe that box will come with a little something extra if they got it from Gamescom. That's a good idea, isn't it, Chocks?
Could be.
Yeah, that's possible. I think that's fair enough.
Think of.
Yeah. Hey Jefferson, it has been shown already, but we will be showing it again. Jefferson, I know you've been pushing for Banjo Mondays before you replaced it with HMS, and then brought about the advent of Fun Days, but you know.
Yes, Jefferson, it will be shown. It will be the same. It will be the same thing.
It will be the same thing.
Same thing shown at the end.
So, the next one is Tacky.
Tacky.
So Tacky is now being approved to go into the packing stage. Now it takes a long time. They're still in production, but the point means is as they're going through. So what used to happen was, guys, is they used to do all the production. So what used to happen is this, guys. When I was one person, I would wait till the end where they had pretty much all of them finished. And then I would check them, and then I could sort of check them all sort of more randomly as a kind of inspection. I couldn't like check every single one because I was just one person. And the factory would then wait until they're almost all finished, and then I would go and check it, then they would start packing. And therefore the packing process would be finished within 2 or 3 days, and then off they go. The way it works now is, because I have a team there, as long as I go and I see the first 20 to 30 to 50 of them that I'm happy with, I can know that what I've seen there, that the QC team can follow what I've instructed to make sure these are critical points, and therefore I have confidence that they can slowly go through the process of packing, and then every day they're packing a little bit. So the process of packing is actually much longer, over a longer period of time, but it just makes the period... it makes the packing a little bit smoother, because it means like someday there's maybe, let's say, 30 are packed a day, 30 are packed a day, 30 are packed a day, something like that. And that's the difference when you have a QC team versus when you're on your own, because you don't have the chance to keep going back and forth so many times. You kind of want that when you go there, you use the maximum amount of time to see the most amount of stuff. So basically that's where we're at. So Alex, we're working on that right now, and it's coming along nicely. It's not Mitsu. It's a lady. I guess you know who it is now. There have been improvements on Tacky. I showed an image of that. The original, the eyes, it's now a little bit more, how should I say, a little bit more accurate, a little bit better looking, a little bit more sort of looking into you. So I really like how that's come out. And I like the improvements on that, and of course I did the day one cards as well, and that's looking nice with that gold foil on it as well.
Yeah.
Crash deep in development. Now people are asking, why is Crash so far in development when we haven't done things like Bowser or Ornstein or that sort of stuff? And I appreciate that. and it's all to do with the factories. And we have a plethora of different factories, and we find that we give the factories too many sequentially, and it backs them all up, and we got to stop doing that. Okay, so for example, you know, Spyro, Solaire, and Majora's Mask were all sort of relatively... No, Majora's Mask was a bit earlier, but of course we didn't get approval on that for much later, so it's not quite right. But, you know, what I mean by that is, it's just... When we've given our... one of the things is developing the products at the factory. So this is the thing as well. Developing the product at the factory was good, because it meant that the factory product and the countersample that we're showing you for production is what you see is what you get. Now, the problem with that, of course, is you've developed that product with that factory. They must do the production. And the problem with that, of course, it means that it starts getting backed up, because, yeah, it starts coming backed up. What we started doing more recently is, especially because we have our own painters now, it's really since we've got our own painters, is that because they're local, they're in China, they're in our workshop in China, and they're working on the painting and all that sort of stuff. What we do is, and we kind of understand the pros and cons of the factories, what we do is we develop the product ourselves, and we are no longer beholden to a factory. If we've developed it at a factory, are using them to do the casting and creating the molds and stuff from there, kind of obligated to do that. We're now doing those in-house ourselves, and that means that we have the ability to take that piece and go to different places. And that was really what we were doing with Crash, as an example. We weren't developing it at a factory. We developed it ourselves, a prototype, and now we had the chance to put it wherever we wanted. Who we saw was not busy, and of course these guys weren't busy. Boom, here you go, and there you can see as a result they're caning through Crash like you won't believe. Now, moving forwards, we will be doing it like that. We will develop our own prototype ourselves in-house, meaning we can put it where we see there is capacity at the factory. Now, those that might be like, oh, but, you know, how do you know what you see is what you get? And I understand that. A couple of things what I'll say with that is, first of all, there's a lot of experience. We have a lot of experience with different levels of the type of project, of what it's like. It's the first thing. The second thing is, as we have local painters, we will take them to the factories and have meetings with the factories, and they will go and show exactly what they did to get that effect. There's no, how do they do it? And I got some guy in America to do it. And they do it, and then they send it over, and they can't replicate it. No, our guys show them what they did. You know, it's very simple like that. So having that ability to do that gives me confidence to be able to develop them more in-house ourselves, and then go ahead and be confident that the factory, if they don't know how to do it from the very beginning, will learn, because we will be telling them how to do it. Hopefully that makes sense, guys. Do I know what factory Banjo will be at? I do not know right now, Chris. I'm actually waiting for final quotations, and that's a really good example of the fact that we have developed this ourselves. Now, I normally know what the quotation is beforehand if we've developed it at a factory, because we would have chosen it. So it's different now. We now have the ability to go and see which factory has the capacity to deal with it. That's where we're at. So that actually might all lead to us improving on wait times and delivery times, which wasn't something that we could really control as well. We have the ability to control it a little bit better now. Sonic Mania Adventures. Is that something that you would like to see? I really like that design. You know what? I think it's something I would love to really take another look into.
Yeah, it's a nice design.
It's a lovely design. It's like the Sonic CD style, or the original concept art when I was looking at back in the day.
No, it's good. It's good artwork.
It really is. It really is good artwork. F4F micro USB. Random.
That was random, yeah.
But the question is, like that little girl. Yeah. Oh no, that's why not both.
That's why not both.
You're like that Ryan Reynolds.
What? Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah.
What about?
He takes off his, like, you see the one he's like wearing a doctor's outfit, right? He takes off his like mouth.
Oh,
he goes,
yeah.
But why?
Yeah.
That's you.
But why? Yeah.
But why not?
Both sides?
No, because the other side's like the bloody logo, isn't it? The USB, like the tree.
No, it's like both sides on the same end.
No, because it's the. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. You know, it's that USB logo thing. It's that, you know, that kind of tree.
Yeah.
No, not that one. You know, the tree kind of
Yeah,
logo.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. That's what's on the other side. But not the other end. The space is really thin, so no space for that. It's micro. It's micro. Micro. Teehee of some. So.
What?
So Miguel, if you're watching this, and maybe if you're not watching right now, you will watch it back tomorrow. You know, when you watch it back to do the recap, he's written. So what he does is he is the one who gives us the recap of what we did. So he goes through what I've posted, what Chocks has posted, and then he gives it to Chocks, and then I'm like reading it. Like, we don't look at this until like now. And what he's written here is teehee of something yellow that looks like lady parts.
Well, that's using your imagination there.
Miguel, I think I better show you what that is, because teehee of something yellow that looks like lady parts. OMG.
Right, that's the week in review.
Psychonauts, Double Fine. Didn't they also do Brutal Legend? Didn't they?
Yeah, I think so, back in the day.
RTF, fun day that.
RTF.
I
What?
have a question. We do these TTs all the time, right, Chocks?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we've done so many of them that they get forgotten about. You have the die-hard fans that will keep bumping them, and they will go up because they are being bumped. But there are some of them that do not. Now, I want to try something out. It's quite interesting because I think it's worth just testing out this theory. That is this. We did a TT for Silent Hill, and it's for Pyramid Head. Then when I was in Vegas, we had a meeting with Konami and said, are you guys interested in Silent Hill again? And I said, you know what, I asked the question before and it wasn't too popular. Yeah. But then I asked the question again when I was at the show a month ago, and the number of yes votes were more than the TT. Right?
Back in the day.
Back in the day. Maybe because people didn't know that we were going for a TT for that and what have you and what it may be. Now, we just got hit up by a licensor or somebody from the, you know, just something like that, just to say. And with all of these things now, we always say, you know, appreciate that, but we really need to check it with the club. And I haven't actually said anything about this because we already have a TT for it. But we've been approached in a way that I want to see whether or not it's something that we can do, because there's a difference between, oh, we just go with TT. And then, of course, if it does really well, then we have to do the work of actually going out there and trying to find and all that sort of stuff, right? Whereas this one is a little bit different, where it's like asking, is this something that we would be interested in doing? Well, the answer to that is, according to the TT, the answer is no. But because of the difference that happened with Pyramid Head, it is a possibility. If I ask the question now, would there be a difference to the poll of the TT? So we're going to test that out, guys, because someone's asked us, and it'd be, you know, if it's like a overwhelming number of people who say they do, well, that's another conversation, and it's a very easy conversation to have because we've been approached, should I say? So that is anybody up for Oddworld figurines? Abe's Odyssey. Let us know. We did do one for the TT's Chocks. Hit me with that. Abe's Odyssey, Oddworld Inhabitants. I remember it wasn't very, very strong. This is why we're going to have to ask the questions. Right then, it was back in coming up to 1.5 years ago. Abe's Odyssey, Abe from Oddworld, 223 yes votes versus 340 no votes. Now, Are there more people now that we've hit 50k that want to have an Abes, but they don't know that we've done a TT? Who knows? So I'm going to put that post. I'm going to ask people, is this something? And we'll compare it directly from the original. Or maybe what I'll do is I'll copy that link and I go, guys, we want to bring attention to this. Is it something that you want to see? Or no, maybe I'll just go.
You need to do another poll.
I think I'll just do another poll.
Another poll and just have that link to it and say.
Right.
So if it beats it by 1.
You know, the reality is we need to be looking at 6, 7, 8 for anything now, minimum. Yeah, so Alex is like, Stranger's Wrath was cool, but he'd never buy anything from that. Abe and the Boss, says Spencer. Michael likes the designs but wouldn't buy it. You know, it's definitely quite unique looking. So yeah, you know, the answer is, in order to go back, before just simply going, sorry guys, we checked out the TT, and the answer is no. Why don't we just put a highlight to it and see whether or not it's a possibility. I don't think it's going to be, based on obviously the TT. I'm basing that off of the TT things, but you never know.
That's the thing, it's like what's always very popular in one particular time or that platform or whatever it is.
Right.
Statues, you know, it's not like essential part of the game, right? So a lot of people, it's much easier to access the game and experience the game, but when it comes to, hey, are you that deeply in love with the character to actually go out there and buy a statue?
Right.
It's a whole new thing, right?
Of course.
It's like, I love Spider-Man, but will I go out there and buy a costume and wear that around?
Right.
Yeah.
Right, sure. Hey, we can only do what we don't.
We can ask again. There's no harm in that.
No harm in asking. So I'll do that maybe sometime this week.
And then there'll be like requests for, can you ask again for like Silent Hill? Can you ask again for?
No, but I wouldn't do that because this is someone's contacted us.
Oh, that needs to be highlighted correctly.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Right. And it's...
Hi, James. What do you want, James?
Maybe Alex, you're right, but no one has actually contacted me to say, take this license or whatever it may be.
Take it. Have that F1 gym.
Yeah, can we have that Earthworm Gym license, please? How's that doing, by the way?
Which one?
Earthworm Gym.
Dirtworm Tim. Oh.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
Oh, not bad. Let's have a look at the original post. I bet it's all by
Niall Schumacher.
Niles, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like he constantly keeps bumping it up, right?
And that's why people. That's why no one's bumping up.
Bump.
So have a look at Abe's Odyssey and how many people that was bumped, and that's the reason why it's so low votes in the first place. Low.
Alright, so like Earthworm Jim.
So go right to the very bottom, right, and then we'll compare it to that one.
Bumped 11 hours ago, right?
Right.
Some from Michael Coffey.
So we've got the last. Let's have a look at the last 3 weeks, because up to 3 weeks. Look at that. It's been
there.
Right. Oh, okay. It's good timing.
They all have.
No, but look,
it does bump up every so often, but as in like how many per week? There's obviously Earthworm Jim, right? Just looking at these comments here, just type in the B, enter, B, enter, B, enter. From
right.
Yeah.
Cool. Now this is on the stream.
Earthworm Jim.
I didn't RTF last week. Yeah, I just went and looked. Disappointed, but don't worry. You have ralliers with you helping out the cause.
Yes. Or are they you as well?
Actually, where the hell is? Can you scroll up? Where the hell is it?
When was the last time Niles bumped up?
Yeah, come on. Let's just keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
Oh
my god! A long time ago. Niles.
Oh my god. Oh, keep going, Chocks. Keep going. Keep scrolling up.
Oh my god.
OMG. Keep going.
What?
You got a few previous comments. Oh my gosh. I know that I've seen John Rafano actually rallying in different clubs like Rad Titan, and he's always there bumping that. Niles. it's appropriate you don't have an Earthworm Jim profile pic on right now. It's appropriate.
No, it's all on Brian, Munoz, Steve, Nico. Even Derek Baker jumps in there once in a while.
Called
Michael
out.
Coffey.
Called out.
I'm like, this is like 11 weeks ago.
Happy early birthday, Andrea.
I still don't see you now.
You don't see him. There's a reason why you don't see him. It has a Y, a P, and an S in it. Alrighty. It's TT week.
TT already?
I believe so. Has the weekend review been done?
Oh, there is a request from Miguel as well. Planning to make a blog series about the admin.
Yeah.
So it's like all about getting to know the admins.
Right.
Right? Because we've got quite a fair few.
Getting to know.
Yeah, getting to know them.
you.
Right? Like, why is he banning me? Or why is Shu being so nice and all of that stuff? So Miguel goes, if you could kindly ask the community if this is something they'll be interested in reading. So guys, Miguel is asking, would you guys be interested in getting to know a little bit more
About our lovely admins. I want to know more about our admins, so the answer is yes.
Dirty secrets, yeah. wow. I want to have some popcorn time. Do let us know in the comments, would you like to know more about our admins?
Absolutely.
Have they been helpful for you? You know, were you like in that phase where you didn't know what was coming up or how to pre-order, and it was one of those admins that actually helped you out? Would you like to get to know them a little bit better? Because, you know...
So Michelle would be interested. James says, why not?
Yeah.
John says, yes. Mr. Pachulia says, yes, don't pretend. Jeffrey Sarkani says, yes. Cool.
Definitely, there you go, Miguel.
Let's do it.
Do it, Miguel.
Be awesome. Sounds great. Nana says that. Barry Evans. Still haven't figured out how to display your Bowser. Room tours, yeah. Actually, you know, Jessica became an admin without ever having an F4F. So you know, that's not a prerequisite at all. I want to know those who enforce the law. I like it. Nice. Georgia would read that. Spencer as well. So definitely, even Alex Pachulia is all loving that idea.
Yeah.
All right.
Right, TT time. All right.
No, nothing for that.
No.
Okay.
All right, TT time. All right, TT 107. Sailor Moon, Usagi Tsukino. I guess that's how you pronounce it. All right, Sailor Moon. 480 votes in total. 320 said yes. 160 said no.
So that's a 66 point. It's almost a perfect 2/3 to say yes.
Said yes. Of course.
Perfect 2/3.
Of course, yes. I mean, it's a long series. You get your classics, you get your new stuff, and then you get the stuff that's in between. But yeah, I mean, I've seen some of the comments in there. It's quite varied. As in, like, oh, I would like it in that. I would like it in that. But I think like the generalization of the whole atmosphere seems to be more geared towards the classic stuff. Right. All right then. Keep on running on that.
Keep on. If you're, you know, a lot of people be talking about Sailor Moon. I'm a bit surprised. It's classic anime. If you can think something like Kill la Kill could do so well after a short time, a bit surprised. I would have thought that, you know, Sailor Moon has more mass appeal, or more people know about that because it's been around for so long compared to something like Kill la Kill. But interesting.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that's been around so long, but it depends on the type of people we have in the club as well.
Yeah, Larissa's a big fan. I remember you rallying for her, being excited that Sailor Moon was going to be a TT. So, you know, and you know, I see you actually pushing for that as well, and that's really great to see the passion from the fans pushing for their relevant TT.
Push
it real good.
All right.
Oh yes.
Now, TT108.
The big one, guys.
The big one. Yeah, if you love rave music and all that stuff back in the day, the disco, it was, right? It was the game that all the ravers jumped in, picked up a PlayStation and went, bam, Wipeout, Firestarter. Yeah, remember that soundtrack? No?
Really?
Yeah.
Prodigy was on it.
Prodigy was on it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's an actual track.
A natural track, official tracks, soundtracks.
Really?
Really? Firestarter.
Huh.
The instigator. Yeah? Well, there you go, guys. That was a bit of history there. Alright. Crafts. Space crafts. However you want to name it. Wipeout.
What did you just say? It was a Wipeout, oi.
145 votes currently. Alright. 43 said yes. 102 said no. That's 29.7% said yes, and 70.3% said no.
And in the overall Chocks leaderboard,
by total votes? This is no, it's by
both.
yes votes.
By both.
By both. Okay, let's have a look at this. Ascending order.
Ooh. Oh.
Total votes. That's
I told her I don't want total votes.
You don't want total votes. That's skewing it. By
yes votes.
By yes votes?
Yeah, go on then.
Oh no, by percentage. By percentage. It'd be
Both.
percentage.
We do both of them.
Okay, by yes votes.
Yeah. The horde of shame. I mean,
I'm on the third row from bottom.
Yeah. So that is 9th overall in yes votes. 9th worst overall, I should say, in
my
yes votes.
percentage wise, it's like
super high up.
Yeah. Like,
See more.
yeah, I'm gonna click see more. That's not right.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Percentage wise.
Percentage wise, but you know that doesn't mean you can have one vote. Yes, and it's 100%.
That's right. That's true.
So yeah.
Again, I mean, there are amazing futuristic crafts. I'm sure there's a lot of racers in the club. You know, the new upcoming Sonic racing game.
How did Captain Falcon do?
Captain Falco. Captain Falco.
58.1% yes.
58.1%.
250 yeses. Versus 180 no's.
Yep. What about machines from the F-Zero? This is the character.
Captain, yeah.
Yeah, this is the captain.
If Captain Falcon, I don't think the machines would do any better. I think it would do a lot worse. I would have thought. Alex Petulia, 43 yes votes is 9th. What the hell is lower?
Really?
Let's go and let's do it. The first one is spacecrafts from Wing Commander with a grand whopping total of 12 yeses.
Ace Combat isn't that bad, Alex. Actually, you should know, right? You can actually go in there and look at yourself.
Yeah, so the next one is Twinson, Little Big Adventure. I love that game. Clearly you guys don't. MDK, I like that game. That's old school BioWare.
All these games that you love.
Battle Chasers.
Battle Chasers.
That was something new, I think.
That was kind of a new thing, isn't it?
From Joe Mad.
It's a friend, isn't it? Is it a friend?
What do you mean?
Is it?
Yes.
Oh.
Then the
You remember that time?
that I went on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my mate.
Yeah.
But
Not this one.
But that company is this one, and they.
Oh yeah, it's a different game, isn't it?
And then
you have to go through
and
the
that
you have to go through the history.
that
with me
came
one
out
day.
from that came from that.
Uh-huh. God, it's so confusing and messy.
Absolutely.
You're going to tell me that story one day.
Then Pure Pure.
Pew pew.
Then Then Ace Combat.
Ace Combat.
Then Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
Ooh, romance.
Then King of Fighters, Yori. Quite surprised about that.
Really?
A lot of people making SNK stuff right now.
I was not.
Alrighty, let us keep on going. Quick smart. Chocks, stop me when I'm doing that.
What? Alright guys, next week's TT, I haven't selected the other two yet, but next week's TT's Vampire Hunter D.
Hunter D.
Anime.
The D.
The D. Hunters D.
Vampire Hunting D. I told you to stop me, Chocks.
What does the D? What does D stand for, guys?
Yeah, what does the D in Hunter D? I think you've not seen it, though.
I've seen the bits of it, snips of it. I've never really.
Did you just say snip of that? You know, it's normal now. Oh my god.
It's getting hot in here.
Yeah, so what is the D from Hunter D? What does that mean? Let me see. Vampire Hunter D. What's the D for? What is the D good for?
Somebody probably, yeah. What does the D in Vampire Hunters D stand for?
Yes.
There.
D, also known as Vampire Hunter D, is a half vampire, half human. Is a Dampfir. Half vampire, half human. So it's the Blood Walker. What is it? The Daywalker. Basically,
Blaze.
Oh, it's Blade. Oh, okay. That's what you're saying. Oh, it's Blade. Oh, alright. Yeah. Who travels around the frontier in search of the nobility. In almost every book, it is noted that D has superior strength. Oh, so he. Oh, okay.
What?
D is the main guy. He's just called D.
The name's D.
And he's a vampire hunter. Okay, that makes sense though. Not what you were thinking. Get that mind. Get that out of your mind. F4F snip snip. Oh, just that's. Oh, actually, it's just his name, isn't it? His name is just D. The D. Yeah, it's just his name. Alright.
Winners.
Winners.
Alright, last week, guys, we had 5 winners.
The 5 winners, I'm going to read out the first letters and last letters of, sorry. The letters from the first name and the surname in random order. If your name has either a...
Last week's hashtag was F4FCD.
If you have any, either your first name or your surname has any of these letters, you have a chance. We have an M and another M and another M and an E, D, J, B, V, S, E. So we'll go over that again. 3 M's, J, D, B, E, S, E, M, no, sorry, V. If any of those are in your first name or your last name, you are in it for a chance to win 500 reward points, chosen by Chuckles. Let us do that, yeah? You know, you got... But remember, the letters have to be both the first name and the last name. You don't know what order they're in. There's no A or no P, so Alex Petulia is out for the count. You have got a lot of M's, Melissa. A lot of M's. And Michael is right, there is a V there as well.
Yes.
No A's, Adam, so none for you this week. No S's. Oh, yes, there is an S. S and then a C. There's no C there, Scotty. Sorry about that. Billy's got the B.
But no O.
Oh, Marco's got an M and an S. He's in it for a chance.
Do we have any...
JS, we got Uncle Scabs. But your first name is you. Isn't it, Chocks? Uncle Scabs' name begins with a U. Uncle Scabs.
Yes. US.
He's US, not JS. Sorry, Catherine, there is no C, so you are out. Joey Marino has got the J and the M, but you also don't have the Bowser. When's it gonna be ready? Never change.
When's it gonna be ready?
Always. Every post of anything that's...
What is Crash out first before Bowser?
Everything I do. But where's Bowser? Oh, Jake Mayer. He's got a J and an M. There is a J and an M there.
Jake, would he be winning some points again?
Alright, we're going to kick it off. Winner number 1, Evelyn Moad. Congratulations. Winner number 2, Jordan Dyer. Congratulations. Third winner, Britt Edwards. Congrats to you, 500 war points. Stefan McNally, congratulations, you have also 500 war points. And last but not least, Melissa Vach, congratulations, 5 winners, 500 war points. Let us know if you're on the stream, anybody there, let us know. Next week there will be 3 lucky winners so far to be chosen at random. Let us know if there is anybody. Oh, Stefan, nice one. Congrats. 1 out of 5 is on the stream right now. If you see any of the other guys jump on the stream, just let them know that they have won, but they will be contacted accordingly. This week's hashtag is hashtag F4F Kanjo, Kanjo, for a chance to win 500 war points chosen at random. Hashtag F4F Kanjo for a chance to win 500 war points at random. Perfect. Pin that bad boy. All right.
All right.
All right.
All right then.
All right then.
Give these guys
Q&A.
some
Oh, King of the
time.
Red. King of the Ring.
Time to.
Nana say you should probably do the King of the Ring. He's like, he's like calculating it.
He's calculating. There's only four guys.
4
left.
lives that are left.
Is that right? Is
Yeah,
that
like
true?
Nana say knows it all, so that's
Yeah.
quite cool. He should like run this section.
Alright guys, so we finally got back on track with the King of the Ring matches. We managed to sorting out the poll section on the main page.
Right.
Alright, so and when we did that last week, we actually put 2 polls up during that week. And then for this week, we added 1 poll.
Right.
So in total, there's 3 matches in a space of 2 weeks.
Right.
Alright, so the first week we had the match 3 and a match 4. Match 3 had Ryo Hazuki versus Lucky Cat. And the winner is...
Lucky Cat. 491 votes. And Chocks for
Yes.
Ryo Hazuki.
282.
Boom.
That's right. So, of course, Lucky Cat Mario
Goes on to the next round.
Right. So, match 4, the second match of the week. Supersonic versus Alcatraz. Alcatraz? What?
Alcatraz.
So, the winner of that is Supersonic
Supersonic.
with 497 votes.
Yep.
Versus 112.
Now, what's interesting here, Chocks, is Lucky Cat Mario, which you think would smash through the competition, just because it's quite sought after, was less votes of yes than Supersonic. Now, that is interesting.
Yeah.
I would have put Lucky Cat Mario as steamrolling the competition. Now, of course, it steamrolled Rio by over 200 votes, but it was not as much as Supersonic. I'm surprised. So if they ever go head-to-head, maybe they will.
Would it be based on Sonic versus Mario or based it on the actual product? Supersonic
It's
versus
however
Lucky
you
Cat?
want to deal with it. This is the thing. There are a lot of people that are voting for different reasons, and that's the kind of difficulty about it. In predicting it, which is the reason why we put so many points up for grabs, and now there's only 4 people right now that have the chance to do that.
Match 5, which was the only poll of the second week.
Right.
Metal Sonic versus Pac-Man.
Let's see how those numbers are doing, Chocks. Just for now.
Just for now.
Because I'll be interested to see with regards to the numbers compared to Supersonic, in particular Metal Sonic. How does that do? Who do you think is going to do better with that?
Metal Sonic, of course.
It's one of your OG ones that you first picked up, isn't it, Chocks?
Yes.
God. Oh, for God's sake, I'll do it then.
I can't see anything on my screen. Wake me up when it gets to 75k, guys. Po. Keep on scrolling down. Scroll. There we go.
You gotta click on it, Chocks.
Click. There you go.
So then you gotta click on the 810 on the right. That's it, click on that.
How can I undo my vote?
No, you can. You just click on it first and then undo your vote. Got to see what the votes are first. So we have 552 from Metal Sonic
3
versus 257. So that's interesting. It smashed Supersonic at 479.
Easy.
Well, it's beat it by 50. And therefore it's also smashed the hell out of Lucky Cat Mario.
Easy.
The question is going to be...
I've undone my vote.
Yeah, that's
cool.
Vote. Yeah, I didn't include that.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. I think it's going to be really hard to predict these moving forwards. So if we can make sure that we eliminate everyone's asses, we should next time round up the amount of money in the
reward points.
The reward points. We should up it up. And I think a lot of people didn't know how this worked. A lot of people thought, oh yeah, just predict who's going to be the winner. You know, that would be easy to sort of have a guess of what that's going to be. That wasn't what we're talking about. It's the order. The entire order. Much harder. Nana says been keeping tabs on that. Nana's, please do keep doing it. How many points were we offering? He's saying 20k. We didn't. I mean,
2,000.
2,000. He's saying go to 20k.
Who said that?
Nana said.
Alright guys, so that poll, the Metal Sonic versus Pac-Man, there's still 4 days left in that. So we will announce the winner, well, the numbers next week, next stream. And then next week's poll, match 6, should be 8.5 Tails versus Tails.
Don't vote all at once, guys. 8.5 days. The number one winner, the dark horse of the company, the dark horse of the competition.
All right, that is the King of the Ring. Q&A time.
Gotta find it first.
Stick around, guys, because after the Q&A, we will have Who Dat, where
it's quadruple.
There will be 4
quadruple damage.
And last time we did that, what happened?
We denied all of them, didn't we?
Are you sure?
No. We're out of the mojo, you know. It's when we skip a week. You know, when we're on it every week, we're like deny you, I deny you, deny. But then when
there
we
were
like
3 winners out of 4.
Oh my god! Ugh.
What happened there? What happened there? Look at it. I'm like points given away here.
Oh my god! Feels like, guys, can you like deny them more? Because I got to hand out their points.
And last episode, not 75 but 74, it was like 3 out of 3 winners.
What?
Yeah.
All 3 won?
Yes.
Oh, and he's still hassling. He's giving out now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hass.
Don't worry, I'm testing out that what we're going to do this week. Most recent. How can I find this shit? It's Chocks A.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey Christian, we will show the teaser very, very soon again. Hey Melissa, I'll ask again, as it got lost in the tide. How do we put forward ideas for other series for statues? Sunday Hong Kong time, from Sunday midnight to Monday 12 AM, right? Yeah. For that 24-hour period, you can suggest anything you want statue-wise, games and anime, in the club, and see how that goes. Yeah, like, I want this and that. Yeah. I want Streets of Rage, this and that. and then we'll see how it goes.
All right, let's kick it off with Q&A 76. It is kicking it off with the Mr. Michael Light. Alex, when are you in the office and when can I visit? You may visit anytime you want, especially with Mugen in the house. Isn't that what he was after?
It's not in the house.
Oh, well. They can't come then. Speak to Chocks whenever. I'm around.
He does speak to me. And I
All
said,
right,
when
I'm
you're
around
around.
it.
No, he's not around next week. He's going to China one of these days.
Well, I will be going to China probably next Friday. I got to go and check on those.
He's going to be in
PCs.
Hong Kong for the whole month, so he's got plenty of time.
Yeah, I'm in Japan in August, only for a few days though. It's like a Sunday to thingy bob. So yeah, I'm normally always in. Last time I was, he was like in the middle of like on the way somewhere.
Eh, what?
He was like last time he wasn't back in Hong Kong yet. He was sort of like halfway between two places or something. He was like in Dubai or something, wasn't he? Last week. Where were you, Michael? Last week?
Last week in Japan.
Was it Japan?
It was in
It was
Japan.
Japan. Yeah, it was something somewhere in the middle. So yeah, I'll be around. Come on over, especially because he's only supposed to be helping out on the booth. Does he not realise yet?
I don't know. Can you help me queue up and pre-order something? There's something that I want.
What is it? Indeed. For research purposes.
Not for personal usage. I'm not paying that. Not paying that, and then you handle it.
But I'll touch it with this.
Yeah.
I've never honestly. Can I just be clear about something? Hi Harvey. Hi Elizabeth. Hi Spencer. First time I ever held them like yeah, whatever, yeah, babies, yeah, whatever. You're that I took to China. I was like, oh my god! Oh, don't drop it.
So that's what you tell me.
and the engineers were looking at me like, I'll hold it. Don't touch it.
You should record that.
It's true. You can ask. Charles. You ask him, right?
Really?
No. You call him up right now and ask him. It's no. He's like,
What happened, Charles? Tell me.
Christina, what is the expected year for Alphonse? I know he's going to be big boy, so it's going to cost some monies. I like to prepare as soon as possible. I would say September. Mikolaj, will you run another poll about Spyro Residence license? I know Crystal Dragon just launched and you're now focusing on PvC Spyro, but since Alex mentioned he's not sure about more classic Spyro characters getting the F4F treatment because of low demand, I think now with 50k members those polls could be quite different. Also fix that mini Chocks. He's in pain.
He's in pain.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay. Would there be any difference? There are already single polls focusing on single characters. I think you can just bump those up. There's one poll that was like, okay, what do you want to see? And then but there were other ones where it was focusing on Ripto, focusing on Hunter, and focusing on Crystal Dragon. Those three, I believe, there were. Does it need to have does that need any more attention to that? Anders Stenson, so I'm in Tokyo, what shall I do? Well, first thing, most people that go to Japan are usually attracted to Japanese culture, usually through exposure through anime, or, that sort of side of things, or more of the sort of, we'll call it the geeky culture, which is sort of what Japan is known for, at least for video games, and, anime.
Otaku.
So that sort of otaku sort of area is more like Akihabara. I'm sure you guys know about that.
Yeah.
So Anders, make sure you go and check that out.
Maid cafes,
Robot cafes. Go, if you're into Gundam, there is a life-size Gundam over at Odaiba City, I think it is. You want to... A lot of the things about about Hong Kong is that actually the thing about Hong Kong is the tourist thing. It's like seeing Hong Kong, and that's very, very true for just soaking in the ambience in Japan. Just be very clear, the moment you sit down on the toilet, you will get sprayed in the arse, whether or not you like it or not. And it's very, very clean, it's lovely, etc., etc., but it also can be very difficult to communicate because the level of English is bar 0, the worst in the modern world. In the developed world, it is bar none, the worst. So there's that. But in terms of things to see,
Japan. Yeah.
I mean Tokyo itself.
Yeah.
It's just nice to sort of go around. Ginza, the Sony building is quite nice.
Ginza, if you like your fashions and trends and all that stuff, it's Shinjuku, isn't it?
No, Shinjuku is more upper end. It's Harajuku for more trendy Harajuku girls.
Harajuku, yeah.
Harajuku girls.
That's right.
Gwen Stefani.
What else is there? There's quite a lot of stuff to do in Japan. Yeah.
What's that?
I should go there again.
I ain't no hollaback girl. All those people bitching at him, I ain't no hollaback boy.
Back boy.
Like, hey Alex, change this. Like, I ain't no hollaback boy. Oh, make that a little bit smaller. Tweak this over there. Make that handle a little bit. I ain't no hollaback boy.
What the hell? That came out of nowhere.
I have a chat about Harajuku. I love these Q&As. We obviously prepare for this in absolutely zero preparation for this, and then we just start talking about it. I don't even know where the hell we end up.
Yeah, or the Godzilla thing. Yeah, the Godzilla place.
What Godzilla place?
In Tokyo, the hotel and the shop.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Do you know about this? Did you go and see it when you went?
No, it wasn't done when I went.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So many stuff to do.
Matthew Lopez, Mr. 4. Plow or bust. I like it. MAD. Now it's pretty much confirmed that you will meet with THK Nordic at Gamescom. What can the Darksiders fans do to help? War is already at 100 plus, 800 plus. Death still needs to get there, but it's on his way. Is there anything else we can help with? Like, also would an official character poll like KLK and MHA help? Yep. Yeah. How about just before I go? Or maybe I'll do it at the show in real time, because that's usually the best thing to go. Look, boom.
What time is it in the West?
What?
In the US, sorry.
When we do it.
Yeah.
If I do it in Europe, it's let's say afternoon in Europe, America's totally up.
Alright, totally up. Yeah.
Totally up. Yeah. But if it's in the morning, they'll still totally be up. Michelle Kizzle. Teaser trailer hype indeed. Banjo aside, anything new to report about Shonu regarding the glow-in-the-dark paints for the tendrils or other changes? Do you manage to test these things out? Not just yet. It's still a ways to go in terms of production. When it comes time to doing the pre-production samples, that's the time to really sort of get sort of down and dirty with that. And my understanding is, yeah, off the top of my head, Shiranui is at the Snake Factory, which has Snake to do, it has Guts to do, and then it has Shiranui to do. So it's got to go through that process first. Brian McNiff, the answer is we are not going to NYCC this year. I really look forward to seeing this, what we were talking about a little bit earlier, about having something to pre-order like a PVC at Gamescom, because if it really works, that will really allow us to go to places like if the assumption, Chocks, is we got to go to these places with stock to sell. It's such a logistical nightmare and it's such a massive expense to do them outside of Hong Kong that we would just sort of go, you know, it's not really worth it. By the time we factor in the logistics and all that sort of stuff, it starts becoming to the point where we go, it's probably just not worth it. However,
well, we don't even, like I said, like if we already have in stock, sure, we can take a feel. If those were sold out, those guys that bought it there, we can immediately send that out from whatever warehouse.
Yeah, that's right.
That's for the in-stock stuff, right? So let's say, I don't know, let's say top of my head, something, let's say we take 10, right?
Right.
Something, that's not going to happen, but we take 10 anyway, 10 in-stock items.
Right.
And all of a sudden, one day it comes crazy and there's
right.
like 100 people queuing up for it, whatever it is, yeah?
Right.
So that means we're 90 short, okay? As in like,
correct
items, right?
Yeah.
Then we go, hey guys, but you know, sorry, sold out of stock, but this is what it looks like in hand. And then if you buy it today, we ship it out tomorrow to you. All right, that's perfect.
It will be in your home before you get back.
Wow.
Nice.
Disclaimer, guys, that ain't true. but that would be perfect
right.
world, right?
Agreed.
But if we have, say, we showed something totally new there, and it's ready for pre-order, then your concept, your idea there is similar, right? Similar to an in-stock item, but the wait is just a little bit longer.
Exactly right. And all of a sudden, that means logistically, you don't need to take so many pieces. And you can just literally go, right, here's a couple of pre-order stuff. Right, exactly. You have just the one. And all of a sudden, you don't need to have such... Because we got what we think is quite a significantly bigger booth in Gamescom compared to NYCC, because we wanted to sell some stock of the PVCs. Now, we only have 3 offerings this year, but next year we would have 5, 6, 7, 8 offerings. It's a different kettle of fish. But it also means logistically it's very hard to get the balance right between, oh, we'll take these many or these ones, and we don't know.
But I think some of these guys that are online now, obviously some can't attend the Gamescom.
Sure.
They'll be online going, oh, if you're taking stuff for pre-order at the show, what happens to these guys online?
Yeah, and the beauty about that, of course, is that, and I love this system, right, is that the blind pre-order or the reservation means you can just, everyone can pre-order it or reserve it, but no one gets the numbering sequence, no one gets the bonuses until we do the reservation, we do the validation stream. So amazingly, it's really allowed that whole thing. If we did not have that, Chocks, there is no chance that we could have done this as an option in the future. There is no way, right? Because imagine you open up a pre-order, you can only place the order, and when you place the pre-order, that's when your number is assigned to you.
So there's a couple of scenarios here, right?
Go on.
So if we Gamescom open a pre-order for Gamescom goers at their place.
Yep, it's absolutely, it works 100% with the system we have now, but it would not work.
Right, but I'm saying
the old
two
system.
situations with the online guys is, do we do the online pre-order at the same time?
No need.
Or a little bit later?
No need to do it at the same time. Zero reason to do it at the same time.
Then when do the guys pre-order?
When we want to put it up for pre-order. So let's say it's a Gamescom and it's up for pre-order there. It will be up for pre-order there for 5 days, because that's the thing. And then let's say we're then actually doing the normal launch. As in, imagine there was no Gamescom, we're doing the normal launch in October, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Well, Gamescom's in August, boom, we have the prototype there, we take pre-orders then. Nothing on the web.
Alright, so in simple terms is, take pre-orders at the Gamescom, come back later, make sure everyone's alive, still in the office, come back, prepare for the actual launch, real launch in the online, and then you guys come back on that next following Tuesday, and everyone validates at the same time.
Boom. And it was
Triforce.
What do we talk about other companies?
The triangle.
Oh, right, okay.
The triangle here.
Use your terminology a bit better.
Like Nintendo Triforce.
Oh, right, yeah. That's what I like.
That.
Oh, yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I like it. Smooth. But hold on, I like this. I stare at you. You keep on going.
Congoers online.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Validation.
Boom.
Boom.
Boom. Boom. I like it. And I'm just highlighting the fact that was never going to be possible under the old system. As you know, when we open up a pre-order, it was to place your order. And when you placed your order, it was exactly where you would be in the numbering sequence.
Yeah. Safe. Numbers are safe. New low numbers are safe.
The best way to decide to pre-order something is to see it in person. That is a great point, Patrick. Great point.
Machine's just frozen because of that.
I'm not going to even talk about what Alex is talking about. Braden Cole, would you ever do a set edition size if you think they did a... I think if you did a 350 edition size of lesser known characters, they would sell out, and we all get characters we actually want. The answer is nope. We would not do that. We could not sustain a business on 350 orders for that, so that's not something that we would look to do.
Can we sustain with 350 mini Chocks?
Depends how much we're charging for them, actually. To your point.
See, there you go. See, guys. Well, numbers. It depends on the IP, right?
That's also true, and everyone knows that mini Chocks IP is super expensive, so it's going to put up that SRP a lot. Yes. As I've always said, guys, usually the biggest factor is paint hits Crystal Dragon, I was super surprised to see it's actually the way you create it by having those sharp things. Never in my mind would I thought that Mini Chocks is the first time that actually the biggest factor is the licensing fee. It's like 10% product and 90% licensing fee, to be honest with you guys.
Bling bling.
We are not about small edition sizes. For those that want to have smaller, you know, that's not a factor for us to consider. We used to do that. We don't do that anymore. The biggest example of not doing that was the disappointment for doing Lucky Cat Mario. That will never happen again, and it's actually the reason why we went to this open pre-order situation. Jamie Bailey, Mr. T, he... I pity the fools. I pity the fools. Agree. Mark Johnston. I'm sorry to be a broken banjo. Is there any more updates on the Bear Bird duo? Thank goodness I'm not into Bayer. It's a good point. And Banjo is gonna be revealed next week. Reservations open then. Randy Gerards, can you give us a little insight in the factories you use? Is every factory the same? No, not by a long shot. Can every piece be made at any factory? No, not by a long shot. Would it be cheaper to do everything at one factory? No, not by a long shot. Each factory quotes differently. Let's say, for example, Factory A is more expensive on this project, but is actually cheaper on the second project compared to other, because we always get quotes from different people. So, and the biggest problem is doing everything in one factory. They cannot handle the number of projects. The factory absolutely cannot handle that. How does one find a resin factory? One has...
We've got a spy here, haven't we?
Yeah, we do. But, you know, being in the country, first of all, we get contacted by a lot of people originally, just like factory guys contacting us. They can see that we're a company that does resin products. They obviously have sales guys that contact us. Is one method. And once you've met one factory, and then when you have a production team, it's very easy to find all the other ones. There's no secrets. We know all of them. And
Or forge you one.
Yeah, no, I saw.
Yeah,
exactly. Someone contacted you under press. Yeah.
It's all part of marketing, yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm sure there's some back end, all the emails, they're all for it.
It's all marketing, isn't it? You know, when it says the authentication is spelled incorrectly. Right?
Oh yeah.
That must fall under marketing as well. It's to do with settings, marketing.
That's true, yeah.
It's about the PR of the company and the brand image, and the fact that it's spelled incorrectly is really bad for our brand. That's marketing. It's on you.
Profesh.
Profesh.
I can't even spell professional. It's profesh.
Romeo Ramos Jr. Have you considered having plate numbers instead of writing the numbers on a statue with markers? We have not.
Plates. Like saucers.
Tea saucers. No, not quite. Adam L. Gamal, what are the numbers for True for Midna? Do apologize next week. Any Yakuza updates? There is movement on there. 3, any Phoenix Wright updates? Some movements on that is at the home stretch. Have you ever looked into expanding your warehouse into other countries such as Australia? Yes, we have, but the problem with that was having an Australian PLC or an Australian company, LTD, to do that, and that's a whole bunch of other things.
Oh.
Accountant.
That reminds me. Is that thing still going on, guys? In July?
It's not July yet, mate. I'll start next week. Or is it something like you get taxed or something, 20% or something mental from anything coming from?
Yeah, the online guys have to start charging extra, or some online sellers are not, like, they're just dropping Australia as part of their system. Yeah, what the hell's going on there? And same in US, right?
Nah, US is different.
Yeah.
US is all websites now must charge state tax. So what used to happen, for example, if you were based out in New York State and you bought something from New York State, you would pay sales tax. But if you bought something from a retailer based in New York and you were based over in California, you would be paying nothing.
Right.
And that came from the time of catalogs. So catalog mail order, stuff like that. So those that bought in New York from a New York company would be like, okay, this is normal. There's no difference for me.
Right.
But those that now are in Cali are going to be hit by New York state taxes. Cali taxes are going to be collected. Now, of course, if you live in Delaware, there are no taxes there. So it doesn't. The local state tax is 0, so therefore you pay 0. And the accountancy on that sort of stuff is going to be very difficult.
Damn.
Number 5.
Oh, Georgia Martin. Yes, the 10% GST. Yeah.
So how's that going to work? They're going to pick it up at your door? How's that going to work?
Take pity on us, Aussies.
Well, for sure.
Pity the Aussies.
Pity the Aussies. Nah, for sure that's not.
Yeah, no, man. I mean, it's expensive as it is. I can imagine.
So the question is, if we got a warehouse, would that avoid it? We have to pay extra taxes to get it in there as well, though. I don't know.
But we
let's see what happens.
We'll be able to ship out some batteries, though. It's law, right? We're gonna abide the law. I believe it's charged at customs, so I don't know how we get contacted. Well, they got your shipping.
I guess it's at the door. That's usually what happens. Is at the door. You know, those who get Europeans. Ask Alex. He knows. Europeans ordering in from overseas get dinged.
Well, of course, yeah.
Petulia, share your experiences. Number 5. Which Spyro will the PVC be based on? Classic, Legend, or Reignited? Reignited. If Crystal Dragon sells well, I know it will. It's gorgeous, much appreciated. What will the next character in the series be from? My vote is for the Egg Thief. 3 variant colours: regular blue, speedy red, and keyholder green. I do like my combo packs. That is a big plus for selecting that. For something I think is going to be a niche character, if it has a combo pack or a definitive edition ability, all of a sudden it becomes a little bit more interesting. So, would you say you and Chocks are best friends, if not brothers? This is my brother from another mother. He was just telling me about this, right? This is the sort of shit that we get into.
What?
We were on the escalator, right? And he's like, what do you say? Hey, you! Something like that, yeah. In this perfect English accent, he goes, hey, you! Right? And the girl below turns around and goes, the fuck? Looks at me, because I'm the wider looking person out of the two of us. And he's just going, oh, Leo, is like looking all innocent, going, and looking at me going, eh? He's looking at me going, eh? And he's going, hey, you! Eh? Oh.
It's what we used to play back in school.
Jesus. Rise Whatmore. With the release of the 1/4 DS line, it went RT, Sif, Solaire, and then Ornstein. Yet with the DS SD line, RT Solaire have been up for pre-order with production shots of Orny shown, but nothing has been said about Sif that I know of. Any particular reason? Hey, there's no reason. No reason why. Just... Actually, the main reason is, once you have a template, it's easy to go with that. Sif is not part of that template, so needs a bit more working if we were to be making that. See what you try to do there. Try to get confirmation, which there is none of. Joshua Harmon. How would the new Australian tax laws on products be brought from overseas under $1,000 affect F4F orders? I don't know. You tell me. We will see what happens afterwards. As Brenwan said, not sure they know, but we're gonna find out. Let's find out, guys. Never change, Troy. Never change. You see more.
Yeah. Oh my god. Skip. Nah, they're all, yeah.
Is... No, there are no Legend of Zelda statues that are planned for this year that have not been announced. I do not have the numbers for True Form Midna, Reg, X, and Def. Do apologize. I will hopefully have that when John is back in the office next week. I cannot tell you the answer to number 3. I cannot tell you the answer to number 4. I cannot tell you the answer to number 5. Yes, they did. Or not a specific. I mean, we have a specific lineup. I should say, not specific. I misread it. We have a specific lineup. Metal, and for the sword, and resin for the shield. For number 8, the first SD that is not DS got confirmed and approved. I know you can't tell me if it's The Legend of Zelda or not, but you can tell us if it's from a popular line. Well, what you may consider as popular, others may not, and what others may consider popular, you may not. So the answer to that is, again, I can't tell you the answer to that. And number 9, the answer is, I can't tell you that either. I do. Troy, honestly, I love it.
Alex Petula's like, need to change the show to just Q. It's just questions.
Honestly, Troy, I love it, but I hope you appreciate that I really want to answer, but I can't. And this one is a little bit harder for me to answer, but you know, keep on going, and I appreciate your enthusiasm. Hopefully, this doesn't dampen it. It's kind of hard to say anything at this stage, especially when things are so far out. There's no point. Branwen Frost, how goes this material sourcing for the case of TF Midna? The answer is, I believe there's some movement on that. I haven't got anything definitive right now to show. You see what I did there? Chris Hildebrand Jr., when is Bowser planned to start production? Various suit needs to be further in line. Both Alucard and Crash were up for pre-order earlier this year, and both are now in production, although they were scheduled for release Q1 next year. Could they see release this year? It's possible. It's possible. Marnie Konyali, just my obligatory question. Any Yakuza updates? Absolutely no. As soon as I see your name, it's going to be a Yakuza question, and this time I can say, there has been movement. Yakuza! You saw that, yeah? It's been some movement.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Did you not see?
Chris has done something to it.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
Oh no.
because I've been talking to him about that.
Okay, well no, but no, the face.
Oh.
No?
I'll check later.
Uncle Scabs, how much longer till RTPSD, PTS, and SDRT ship to the US? Soon. For RTSD, and Praise the Sun, Solaire is not going to be. I'm going next week. Shit, I'm going to go to the factory twice next week.
Really?
Yeah. One to go and see PVCs.
As long as it's not Tuesday.
I know, yeah, and one to go and see Thingy Bob shit. So twice next week.
Oh, I guess it'd be quite a chill out week there. more so than others. It's like we've got that own little in jokes, haven't we?
John tells me that they ignore, like, you all ignore him, right? And
I know John.
Huh?
I never know, John.
No, not in that respect. As in, you don't give a shit if he's there or not, right? Apparently he says the moment I leave, when I'm not here, it's a different atmosphere. As in, you don't give a shit that he's here. You don't give a shit that he's there, right?
I respect it, dude.
No. He's not saying that no one respects that. Yeah. He's just saying that when I'm here on the days and when I'm not here, it's a different atmosphere. Alex, you have no idea. It's completely different. Obviously,
it's flowers and butterflies. It's like Okami.
He says it's night and day. I said, really? You guys, they don't even like give a shit I'm there. And I'm not saying that he needs, but what he means is
John never comes out and have lunch with us.
No. That's not about that. It's just saying
John never eats.
That's true. It's not about that. It's just
no,
saying,
actually, he eats everyone's snacks. He just walks
like,
around and goes,
he goes, I don't eat anything, and then he proceeds to eat everybody else's stuff. Right?
I was like, dude, get your own snacks. You're welcome to eat our snacks, John.
You will miss your snacks being eaten when we get to 100k. You will miss your snacks being eaten randomly by John.
Alright, okay.
So just bear that in mind of the things that you'll be missing if you left. So just hopefully you might up it to 150, maybe to 200. Otherwise, you'll be missing out of your snacks getting eaten by someone else, and I know you love it.
No one's gonna be touching my Red Bull though, no, because nobody else apart from me drinks it. On the rare occasions when you guys are really tired.
A few, yeah. Ronald Jacobs, hey guys, just want to say thank God, finally Banjo, absolutely, yeah, that's cool. Rachel Griffith, when can we expect shipping for Slayer, resin, and SD? Well, the resin is going to be something I'm going to be checking next week. I'll have more information on that, along with Spyro, and the SD is not scheduled until a little bit later on in the year. I think they're beginning to start. No, there's still some work to be done on just manufacturing things. But again, I'm going to the factory next week. So 2 factories I'm going to. Both of those I can answer that following next week. I can actually answer that. Bayonetta, Phoenix Wright, Kiryu likely to be next year for pre-order. Phoenix is likely to be this year. The other 2 are most certainly next year. Maybe Bayo Guns of this year. Ibrahim Sanchez, just 3 questions. How much longer till Spyro starts to ship out? Ask me next week, because I will be at the factory next week. Is PVC based off Reignited? Yes. How serious are you about the 80 pack of the mini Crystal Dragons? You know, wasn't serious, but I feel like I am getting more serious about it. The more people think I'm being serious about it. It was like a joke, but maybe it's not a joke. I don't know. Obviously I wouldn't go 80 pack, but I don't know is the answer.
80 individual packs, numbered 1 to 80.
Randy Gerards, what's the reason for some statues to have this big black circle below the base? Well, you know, traditionally statues have had these things to rise it off the table, and it's just sort of always been the base of a lot of styles of statues. What I do agree is there's lack of consistency, and it's something I've been working on now rather than later. So what I mean by that is those that did have versus don't, just sort of bear that in mind when in the development stages where it was sort of like almost like a bit of a inconsistency. So we're working on that a little bit more. And also because I love that Nanase loves it so much. Daniel Pash, how long on the delay for Shovel Knight? Now, here's a delay. It came out in December. Now, unfortunately, it's at the back of the line with regards to... So we have the factory that's doing Spyro, Solaire, then it's Aku Aku, then it's Shovel Knight. My understanding. So it's kind of at the back of the queue, but that's kind of as per the order of... Well, let's see. Look, that factory was backed up with Majora's Mask. They've shipped those out now. Now it's all full steam ahead on Spyro and Solaire. Now, when I see next week, let's see how it's going. I'm hoping it's going to be able to say, hey, you know what? These are okay to start the packing process. Like I was there last week, or like I was there this week for Taki. Maybe I can be in that situation next week for Spyro and for Solaire. And if we're at that stage, then it starts looking at the next in those lines. And that will be Aku, and that will be, whatchamacallit? Shovel Knight. Edigo Ramirez, hey Alex, do you own at least one of every F4F ever? Yes, I do, along with all the vaulted items. Kana Unzugonlu. Hi Alex, I don't know. I know Alex doesn't like the one and done approach, but we could consider making statues from games like Grim Fandango or Monkey Island. I see that members are almost all console fans, but I'm a PC guy, and the 800 plus is really hard to get to, and it might get new guys. Look, the answer is one and done is something I want to avoid, but I can do with it. And you know, I have no problems doing that. I actually think that Conker and Banjo might be you know, quite similar to that. So the answer is something like Grim Fandango. I'm pretty sure we did do a TT for that. We did do a TT for that. So would we do something that is so low though? The answer is we can't do that and sustain the overheads we're paying every month to do such.
There you go.
72 votes for Grim Fandango from Manny. So the answer to that is RTF, but it doesn't look very likely. But Monkey Island, do we do a guy?
I don't think we did a guy.
You sure? Guy brush Threepwood, isn't it?
No.
Just type in GYE. A GUI. No. Not gonna do one. What's the bad guy? LeChuck.
LeChuck. I mean, we play PC games. Yeah. Are there many PC gamers? Actually, that's a good question. Are there more statue collectors? Like
from a PC era or from a game. Well, the answer to that is this, Chocks. I believe strongly that PC gaming 20 years ago was bollocks. Really, really shit. Windows 3.1, 95, XP.
It was like really Doom, that really.
Yeah, but that's still that kind of style, right? And mainly more FPS stuff, right?
FPS.
Yeah.
Mainly,
mainly FPS stuff, and then. But in terms of the people that are buying our products are those that came from a generation of the PS2 era, mainly. PS1, PS2, GameCube, N64. That sort of era was far more console friendly compared to PC for all the quality games over the years.
Sure.
That's completely different now. Almost everything also comes out on PC.
Yeah.
So newer games is not an issue, but we're more focused on older nostalgia stuff. So the reality is what Kano was saying, of course, is that those types of point-and-click games were PC-centric and focused, but if you were a gamer, you really sort of game mainly on those. I mean, that was...
Yeah,
what he's talking about is the people that are in the club, most gamers were console gamers rather than PC gamers at that time.
No, even nowadays, like, guys... the games that get released, like the collector's edition and stuff, obviously sometimes, well, a lot of times they release collector's edition on the PC, PlayStation, and
RTS,
Xbox.
well, RTS,
yeah. Like, which sells out most? I would say probably the PlayStation. And usually I see them on the aftermarket. They usually go a higher price.
Jared's from the NES era. I'm mainly Super NES era. That's my intro.
Yeah.
Game Boy, Super NES.
And no one go further back?
Jared's saying NES era, so he's gone up a little bit further back.
Any more further back? The Sinclairs, the Commodore 64s, the Atari
No. My original old school Amiga. No, sorry. Amstrad. I played Golden Axe on that. I was fucking mashing people up like you won't believe.
How many colours on the screen were that?
No, Amstrad was like next level.
Amstrad, yeah. There's quite a few Amstrads.
Amstrad was like next level.
Which Amstrad though?
The good one.
The good one.
You know, everyone else was like playing Paperboy on those shitty cassette tapes, right?
What?
The shitty cassette tapes.
Oh, you mean the Commodore 64 and all that stuff, yeah?
Is that what it was on?
Cassette tapes, yeah.
Cassette tapes.
Yeah.
But that also went on PC as well, didn't it?
Cassette tapes before they went to like 3.5 inch.
Yeah, but they went on PCs as well, weren't they? There wasn't just Commodores. It's Commodore 60.
Commodore 64 is like...
Wasn't a games console, was it?
No, it's like a
PC.
like a PC. Yeah.
So
like,
was it on a Commodore 64? Not
the
sure.
Atari
But,
ST
yeah, I was
stuff.
like, I was after that.
Yeah?
As in, no, I'd played that game, you know, Paperboy and that sort of stuff on that. But my first home thing was the what do you call it? Amstrad. Yeah.
Oh.
It is a British company. So it's still going.
Really?
Still going. It's in Brentwood.
Mm.
Oh, it makes box now, like TV boxes and stuff.
Anyone like? Do you guys back in the day go into the arcades that often? Did you go into the arcades that often?
Oh, it's done by Alan Sugar. Did not know that. Say that again?
Did you go into the arcades back then? Did you go in there?
My arcade experience was really when I was in the Philippines from 91 to 94. I went on these crazy... Well, it's my first experience of Mortal Kombat and my first experience of Street Fighter, which is very different to your experience of Street Fighter. No, actually, I was hooked on, Street Fighter in the arcades, but also, and then I saw it on the SNES, right? But the versions that I said was of Street Fighter in the Philippines. Was like, Shoryuken! With like 5 Hadoukens coming out like that.
Yeah.
And the next level one was always
ones.
Zangief.
Yeah.
You jump in the air, you do the hurricane turning thing.
Yeah, the lariat thing that goes around.
Yeah.
Well, not lariat, but
It does that in the air.
Yeah.
So you jump in the air and then you do it and it stays in the air.
And you can keep going off the screen and keep from the bottom of the screen. Keep
Exactly.
Going up.
And you can get them and they can't get you.
That's right. Yeah. And you come all the way back down and just grab them and do the
No, you grab them and then you fall back down. Yeah. It's like, oh, it's not the same on the SNES.
True. Yeah.
Candace Thompson. Here's a question out of nowhere. Remake 40 Wings.
What?
That makes nothing to me. 40 Wings. What is this?
What's that? Wings. Oh, GT Interactive.
1999. It's coming up to its 20-year anniversary. With a 4.1 out of 10, according to GameSpot. It takes 40 wings to take a nap for a short period of time. Does anybody... Oh, that's something to it. Has anyone heard of this game? Have you ever played it before? 40 Wings.
Who's asking now?
A new member, Candace.
Did you work on that game, Candace?
Josh J. Cresswell. What is the meaning of life? And secondly, why are we here? The meaning of life.
The stream. He was on the stream earlier.
Was it?
Yeah.
The meaning of life. What is the meaning of life, Chocks? To be the best you can? What? You know, you just ask Google this, yeah? What is the meaning of life? What does it mean to exist? It's probably a bit deep for Friday Q&A, isn't it?
No.
And what are we doing here? Well, I know what we're doing here. We are hanging out in the club. We have 2 replies. What do the 2 replies say? 42 and 46 and 2. That's, what is it? Hitchhiker's Guide. Jake Mayer, you always say that Zelda polls by default are amazing. Look at the Majora's Mask poll, the most successful Zelda poll, compared to MHA character poll.
What?
It's impressive.
What's your point, Jake?
He knows what his point is. We know what his point is too.
I don't get it.
Jacqueline Ostermeyer. Any updates on the new poll for Ica's base? Brendan, why haven't you hit me up? Jacqueline, make sure you hit up Brendan to hit me up. How you feeling about Kill la Kill character poll this week? So, you know, Jacqueline is KLK's Jake.
I've had a decent chat with Jacqueline.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Which means that there are others also that are pushing pushing. There are other guys that are, when I go back and I see the Kill la Kill stuff, there's definitely guys that are pushing for that, and it's going. I was like, initially I looked at it and go, this is not going to get anywhere, but it's actually improving quite a lot, so I'm impressed with that. But it still needs a bit of time. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right, shoutouts. Jake Mayer, what's going on, mate? Adam Elgama, how's it going? Jacqueline Ostermeyer, yo. Ryan Rostello, hit me up with regards to Ica. I mean, get your brother to hit me up with regards to Ica. MAD, although he is on holiday, he's in like the Vatican or something right now.
He's like
Venice or something,
world. Yeah. Russia, was it?
Jacqueline, do you see that? He hasn't got time to hit me up about Ica. MAD in the house, what's going on? Chris Hildebrand Jr., who has a brother. There's a brother for Chris, which I love. I mean, I love the fact that they're brothers.
You love his brother.
So, quickly correcting myself there, Joe. Thanks for highlighting it. Joshua Harmon in the house. What's going on? Derek Baker. How's it going to Joseph King? Patrick Rabensteiber. How's it going? Matilda Brazil. How's it going? Robert Elliott. Yo, what's up? How's it going to JC? And we have Rafal, Konafal, and last but not least, James B. Why has it gone to 15?
Yeah. You want it back to 10?
Why did we go to 15 in the first place?
There's like people go, I want 15 because we've got 50,000 members now and there's only 10 shoutouts.
10, please. Matthew Lopez, I know I'm late, but who cares? Platinum Bus Baby. Matthew Lopez, you were like the first person, like the second person who commented. Oh no.
No.
That's bloody I'm reading the bloody.
You reading the actual comments.
Sorry, yeah. Pascal Michard. Just gonna say thanks for all those tacky sneaks, and when should tackies ship to Canada? Much appreciated. It's now starting to. I don't know is the answer to that. We have to sort of see how the weekly shipment sort of packs are ready, how they're coming along.
Do you need an interim break? You know, like concerts. Do you need an interim break?
Like, are we?
Guys, I'm just gonna remind you, we are gonna show the.
Oh right, so
yeah, the Banjo and Kazooie. Take your time, easy, slowly. We're gonna
Can I go to the toilet?
gonna do it already.
Do you know how much soup I had?
You wanted the soup.
Yeah, you ordered the extra soup.
I had as much soup as you, maybe a little bit more.
5-year-old, I told you.
Oh, well, you did have a Coke.
Exactly.
Oh, my bad.
And I've been swigging this like it's going out of fashion. You're still on your first Red Bull.
No, this is my second.
Oh, was it? I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing to come back with that.
Hey guys, don't
you
worry.
You win.
by the end of this Q&A show and Q&A section, and hopefully
Adam,
what?
No Arnold button this week.
Oh yeah,
supposed to be doing one every week.
I couldn't invite that special guest.
What you got? You mean Arnold was the special guest last week?
Yeah. Arnold did an awesome job, but he needed the break.
He did say he'll be back though.
He'll be back. Yeah. Yeah. So guys, sit around. We will press that play button again
Faster birthday
for Banjo and Kazooie teaser.
Is there anybody who has not seen the teaser? As in new people who have joined and not seen the teaser yet.
Has there been new people joining?
I mean, like, has anybody not seen it?
Run the trailer again for the bathroom break. That'll be quite a lot then. I want to have like a video party and just have that on loop.
Loop the loop. We did that, didn't we? When what's this button? Yeah. 3 hours later. Can I go home now?
It was fun.
Kelly Cruz. Will you consider making day one cards lenticular, making them a little bit more unique from the regular cards?
It's on Red's Twitter page.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Hold on, let's see.
Oh, it's already been. Oh, well, thanks, Rare. It was supposed to be. It's on their Twitter page.
Anywhere else? Facebook? Instagram?
Wait a sec, you said just kidding, ain't looked.
Oh, Nana said
Nana
you ain't.
Said you are in trouble.
You are not gonna get your points. I'm gonna deduct points. Actually, do you actually have any pre-orders? I'm gonna hunt you. Happy 20th anniversary! Ooh. Those are looking awesome looking shirts from Rare. Should I ask them to see if you can get some giveaways?
Yeah.
Yeah. How would you guys like some of those shirts? Some flower boys.
How's that even on there? So yeah, click on that, please. Some flower boys.
Some flower boys. Ooh.
Keep going, just in case it might actually be on there.
They actually quite near to where I used to work.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, these guys.
It's totally.
Right, boot
him
him out of the stream.
Find him and kill him.
Yeah.
He's like, haha, got you there. Oh, nah, that's it. Right, every time who that? We're like, I'm like, no coins, and they go, which one is it in?
That's a nice feud.
Easy.
I know the guy.
Oh, hey, easy.
I know the guy.
You know the marketing guy. Oh, hey, easy.
No, I know the main guy.
Okay, well, easy.
He runs it now. Big,
It says, yeah.
Big step up for him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Great question, Kelly. Lenticular Day One's answer is no plans right now. I like to keep things a little bit consistent, but there's no reason why we can't. You know, I've certainly looked about that before in the past, but it's great that you've come up with that idea as well. I think that's something that's interesting. It certainly piques my interest. Menno, Skate the Mountains. Menno Skate Mountains. How's the design and production of Amy Rose doing? I secretly hope it'll be ready around my birthday, end of August. The answer to that is it won't be ready by your birthday, but it's looking nice. Stephanie Ivy. Will you do a poll to determine the material used for the mini golden dragon, which comes with crystal dragon exclusive? Since that would be great. It'd be great if it was heavy metal with some weight to it. The answer to that is the reason why we said we couldn't tell you what the material is because it's directly related to how many pre-orders there are for the exclusives. Now let me explain that. The mold on this is unexpectedly quite high, and if you're only dividing it against a few pre-orders, it makes it untenable to make it in metal. But if we also look to possibly offering this as the standalones in the green, maybe then we can look at doing there'll be more quantity sold, and therefore it will justify having the mold cost divided against more pieces. So the answer to that is the reason why I cannot answer that question. And until the pre-orders close, I won't be able to answer that.
Quite interesting, this sentence.
That is interesting.
That's the only post. Oh yeah, shout out to Rob.
Oh yeah, Mugen.
Mugen.
Much appreciated. Thank you so much for showing that first one.
We managed to figure out how to put all the remaining swords into the base.
Perfect. Looking at that box.
Good.
That was you. You suggested that.
Well, I told him to look at the box.
Yeah.
Same with like Sith base. Nice little puzzle game.
Can't believe Nanase got it so well.
Yeah.
He can't believe how good we're going to get him with his points later on.
Yeah.
All right. The beard. Number one. Now that we have the first wild Mugens have started to arrive, can we get an official save F4F shampoo thread to rally around? Not just yet. Let's get all of them out first, because we know what it's like. It's still early days. So far, we're doing well thanks to Rob. Much appreciated.
Thank you, Brennan. Thanks for the comments.
Thank you, Brennan. What is the status of Nightmares Edition size being completed at the factory? It's going to take a long time for that to be done. 3. Banana guns look real great in the sneak peek. Is it feasible they'll be ready for PO in 2018 with the target for next year? Probably at the end of the year, I would say. Maybe something like that. Number 4. Variant lovers are excited about different color Yoshis. Is there a possibility of a common palette swapped Mario variant, such as Fire or Ice Mario? The answer is no plans to do that, because Fire would have to, and Ice would most likely need to have...
That's not good.
whether or not you would need to have them holding something, you know, like the Fire. Right, you read that out, Chocks.
No? Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright guys, just 1 minute ago from Rare's Facebook page, main page. Due to a massively inconvenient power and internet outage at Rare, our celebratory Banjo-Kazooie merch announcements and Greg Mailer's interview are on hold until Monday. We're off to vent our frustrations by punching giant googly-eyed vegetables. Have a good weekend.
Looks like you ain't gonna see that trailer until we show you.
Where did they get the internet to post on there? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, but no, I hope these guys get their power internet sorted out.
Yeah, it's a shame for it to.
Yeah, because that's very unlucky. I mean, obviously, I'm sure they got plenty of merchandise up there, and that interview might be quite interesting as well. You know, one of the series designer. All right, I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Fingers crossed for those guys.
Is a Yakuza update. Why? It's exactly the same. Put it up. What's his name? Yeah, I mean, that's could be reworked, but just a general thing. Oh, don't get me wrong, it's a work in progress. It's not, you know, not even anywhere nearby.
It's too much.
What's too much?
Yeah, to that.
You need to see some different angles, I guess. I'll look from the side.
Seems to be losing
something in translation.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. We'll just make sure you tell whatchamacallit. Please.
Chris is just going to make every single character look like him.
Look at the side. Look at the sideburns. Yeah. The fuck is that? It's like fucking wings. Yeah. It's like Captain America.
Yeah. It's Pegasus. It's like a mini Pegasus.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's enough. I'll take that back. I agree.
Safe!
Safe! Right, what else? Go on.
Tyler, these quick back and forth head movements need a GIF.
It's like the people watching tennis, right?
Oh, yeah. and then when the lob comes along.
Yeah, lob comes. I really like that each making of documentary begins with a "Who do we have here?" followed by Chocks and Alex saying the name of the character simultaneously, then wiggling their hands in the air with joy. What was the inspiration for this now beloved tradition? It's like, where did it come from?
A what?
What do we have here?
Oh, I don't know. I think we just kind of like
sort of just evolved, didn't it?
Yeah, because we wanted like have a.
When we realised that we started trying to do things professionally and we couldn't do it,
yeah.
It was like,
and then it's like, and then it become like a routine.
Yeah. You knew that your hands were down and up, and I was up and down.
Yeah. So we should never ever swap seats.
Let's just say, got to keep ourselves entertained. Yeah, I wonder when we started doing that. Because definitely the first ones were like not like with like our tours were like trying to be all professional. And then we gave up. We're trying to be professional. Like yeah,
All
what's
right.
up?
And just like, oh, let's be ourselves.
Yeah, pretty much.
The one after that, then.
No, I don't. No, I'm just saying making art. Let me see.
But like the Sonic one was different, wasn't it? When Sega.
Oh yeah, that was like a different one, which made sense. What is up, guys? Oh, serious. Oh, yes.
Oh, look at those core cards, like.
yeah. They're so professional. Like, oh man, this is like
newsreaders.
It was like, oh, Chocks has just started and he's like kicking ass with all these presentation videos. it's like whatever now. Now you sometimes don't even bother bringing up the questions.
And with that Coke can.
Is that what it was?
The real Coke can test.
Oh yeah, the massive. That was from.
Massive Coke can.
That was from. That was from, and I had to like figure out how to do the sound effects and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was from. This was from King of Red Lions.
It looks so different then. The quality of the cam.
Well, better or worse?
I don't know, it's good in its own way.
It's quite crisp, yeah.
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 It has a warm touch to it. The King of Red Lions documentary.
Yeah. And let's look at the latest one. We've got like whited out. Look like we bloody like zombies now.
Whitewash.
Yeah, it's like zombies now.
Yeah. There's like no warmth to it.
I don't want to say anything, but it kind of correlates when Jeffrey started. All the warmth went out the room. That's because of all those like massive projector colors and stuff. I mean the studio lighting has done a lot of that.
Alex just watching two guys watching themselves now.
I love it.
Thanks for sticking around with us, guys.
Yeah, sorry, we do appreciate that. We kind of go off on a tangent. Victor Vilgren, I'm curious to know how you work in modern Sonic line. Do you get the newest 3D models they use for the latest game with the adapting to the pose desired? This one we just got a T pose and we're changing it to the pose that we want. Elliot Robert, each time it's different. How is LSB production going? Any ideas about when that may ship? It's taking a bit of time. That factory is actually quite slow, unfortunately. Brendan Rastello, any updates on Ica? You do not get to ask that question. Victor Vilgren, number one, how is the new batch of Fighter Kirby's doing? When can we expect shippings? That is at the same factory of Solaire and Spyro. I am going next week. About your poll of Sonic Mania, I need to say that I'm not too happy about it. On the classic line, we are still missing classic Amy from the main cast. Sure, the TD did do well, but it's the only main character missing, and you should continue the line. The answer to that is, I'm sorry, but there is financial implications by doing a not popular piece. And as much as I appreciate that you feel like that's the only one that needs to be completed for the line, it's really hard for me to do that, especially also with making Amy modern Amy as well, so it doesn't really make sense to do that. Not everything is negative. I have a suggestion about the poses. What if you ask Tyson Hesse, the artist of Sonic Mania and Sonic Mania just to come up with a special pose with the statues? That's quite a good idea. Why don't you hit him up?
What's up? What's the one?
The artist for Sonic Mania.
Yeah?
Go, yo, what's up?
Yeah. I'll hit the was it Christian Whitehead as well, the developer or whatever it is. Yeah, he goes, yo, stickers in the game. Yeah. Make us animated.
Give me 5 points of articulation.
Yes.
John Morales, back from 2 weeks to Vietnam. Nice one. Any updates on Persona 5 line potential? I have no updates on that.
I just want to give a quick shout out to Angel Cortez Gonzalez.
She's always up. Always up for the
She's on the main page main page on Rare's page. I love the Banjo-Kazooie first for figures. Looks awesome.
much appreciated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really a shame that they've had an issue with
Yeah, I know. Oh god, it's like our version of MM.
I wonder why that happened. It was just...
Yeah, what happened? Like, you don't just all of a sudden have a like power outage. Strange.
Right. Michael Pilot. Rumor going around is Bear Bird going into PO next week. After that, my guess is Spike. After that, Alphonse. Good guess. The answer is not a good guess. We would never do two anime so close to each other. What we're going to be doing is looking for Alphonse around about September time, I would say. Maybe October. We'll have to see what's going on. How dynamic will Alphonse be? We'll have a general idea of the pose based on the pose you did a couple of years ago, but with the base and all, that's the mystery. The answer is, yeah, I mean, yeah, he's not standing there. It's nice. In a battle of death, who would win? Father FMA or All Might MHA? That's a good question. Please, if the gods smile upon us, all types, anybody blesses us with that ability to do that in a future King of the Ring. You have your answer. The lack of Alphonse teas has been killing me, but I get why it's so hush-hush. Now it's been approved, trying to get my luck to get a new Alphonse before the teaser for next week. Nice try, but maybe I can get a teaser done soonish. At least just a bit of an idea of what the size is, so you can have an idea of what's going on. Based on fun days, is there a license you've tried to acquire at this point? At this point, I'll say, I guess you're saying, I'll say Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a sure bet, but other than that, a simple yes or no will suffice. The answer is, I can let you guys know with 100% certainty. Unfortunately, I have some bad news. We were not successful with regards at this stage for Nier. Tried and did not get anywhere. So the answer is, hit us up, SE! Like, super please. That's a bit of a shame. Tried. You don't win them all. Come up with something nice.
I can see he's a fan of Echo. No more.
Being a big boy and all, how much did Alphonse prototype send to Japan weigh? I need to get my... Oh, it's heavy. I don't remember what it is right now, but it's big and heavy. But likewise, I need to see what the final production's like. That could be different. During the week, there was a thread about an F4F app. Really sorry, I don't remember the OG poster. Has there been ever thought about giving that? I'll say again, if you guys down to try, I'll code it for you. Would ya? Because right now, we can't even get people's orders to appear on their order page. We're trying to do that bit first before we worry about an F4F app. Wonder what the F4F will do. Are you a coder, mate? When Alphonse was approved by both the US Japanese licensor, was there any talk about what's further down the line for FMA? Well, sure. Edward is next, and we just actually got initial approval on that for the 3D. I know licenses are complicated, but let's talk MHA. You've seen the hard rally of Jake, you've seen the poll, so the anime is somewhere in your mind. Do you think at some point, did you start thinking at some scenes pieces yet, just in case the possibility of ever having acquired the license? The answer is absolutely. We have had conversations, and before having those conversations with the licensor, we've had to have done some research, and I have some seriously amazing ideas in my head that you know, fingers crossed. I know you don't want one and done licenses. Has there been any occurrences of failed licenses in the past in your mind? How many pieces of the license need to be considered successful? The answer is yes. There has been. Number 10. How many pieces does a license need to be to consider successful? It's not really a license. Like, one and done is also okay if the one piece was high. It's the ones to be, if that makes sense. Although having said that, it's more painful on the minimum guarantee because, of course, it's not spread across as many pieces as in terms of characters. Or products, I should say. Not so much of a question, but a request. Please make Canada the guinea pig for the Alphonse first badge. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. The Alphonse, all the guinea pigs are done because the fact is going to Australia or to Asia is so much quicker. It's done by courier. So from Hong Kong to those areas, we can get feedback within 3 to 4 days. What you're suggesting about sending it to Canada means that we would have to send it to Canada, and it takes 5 to 6 weeks from sending it from China to Canada. And at that point, you then get feedback, which in the meantime means that all the other shipments or the rest of the world can't go for 5 to 6 weeks, which doesn't make sense. So unfortunately, that's not what's going to happen. Oh my god, oh my god, there's so many more. Can I just whip through these? Because we've got Kudat. I need to do a wee-wee. And we got 4 Who Dat guys.
For that, guys.
Oh my god. Patrick Muschenberg. Hi guys, we love the foil letters on the base where you did for the first Twilight Princess figures and the Dark X owners. Did I do that for Dark Link X owners as well? I feel like there's something you could do for day 1 editions, maybe the website gold exclusive. The answer is an optical. The answer is it's an interesting idea. It's a possibility, but no real plans right now. It's for day 1s. Chandler Barter, thank you so much for your hard work for Majora's Mask. You guys always go above and beyond, but this is one in its class of its own. My question is, if it's up to you, which mask would you want to make next? Thank you so much for the kind comments there, Chandler. If it was up to me, it would be FDL. The Law. Alex, were you going to complete the Metroid Prime gunships by giving us P3, asking for a friend or a few hundred? The answer is, unfortunately, there aren't. I remember asking about that, and I don't think there was so many numbers for that. Pretty sure that there have been people trying for it and didn't really get any traction. Correct me if I'm wrong. Rachel Colley, from the moment you knew that you got the license for Banjo-Kazooie, did you plan the announcement to be today? The answer is nope. We actually planned for it to be earlier in the year. Derek Baker, so today, before the previews, are you going to be playing some Mumford & Sons of Hype instead of DMX? The answer is there will be no... We've already done the previews. Dominic Boulevard, how is the progress of Solaire being? Will it be shipped this year? The answer is absolutely. It will be shipped next year. I will have more information next week. I am going to the factory next week. Andrew Gusman, hey Chocks, go. Andrew Gusman, there you go.
Got a question for you. Have you ever had a yes man moment where you drank too much Red Bull and got really hyper, or had a big sugar rush?
What's a yes man moment?
I guess it's like everything is yes, 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 yes. You know, that comedy with that comedian, Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah?
Just whatever anyone asks him is always a yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
You know that film?
Is it old?
It's oldish. Yeah.
2008.
Just can't stop saying, no. I don't know. I can't remember how. I think he promised a kid or something like that in the film. And then it just next moment it just can't stop saying.
Oh, did he change his? Wasn't he all of a sudden had the ability to say no? Or was that no? That's liar, isn't it? No, can't remember. Something like you couldn't lie. You couldn't lie.
He couldn't lie, so he had to say yes. Is that right?
Is that right? No. What's the one he can't lie? Is that liar? Can't lie. Yeah, liar. Of course it is. Yeah. So have you, Chocks? Does it have? What kind of high do you get?
It has no effect.
So it's just about the taste for you now.
Taste,
There's no sugar rush.
I don't know.
You,
I think sometimes it kicks in a little bit later.
What sort of kick do you get? Just stay awake more, or do you get some buzzy feeling?
Let's say I get home at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it kicks in then.
That's the worst.
I can't sleep. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit. Okay. Alicia Nicole Richardson, any updates you can give us on Orny and Solaire resin? Solaire next week, Orny not started yet until Bowser, so it's a while.
Andrew says look up ES Man. Or look at Yes Man.
Yeah, I just looked it up.
Oh yeah.
How's Jin looking? So how's Jin looking? Let's wait for there to be more Mugans into the wild piece. Is there a Ghost in the Shell TT? There isn't. We actually did try to get the license way back when we tried to, and I didn't think we got anywhere with that, if I remember correctly. Do you remember how hard it was to get the jiggy behind the ship propeller in Rusty Bucket Bay? Wow, okay. That is something I do not remember. This is going back, and that's something really specific. I love how you're asking something so specific like that. Edgar Ramirez, can you give us a hint regarding the price of Spike?
Cheep, cheep. Cheep, 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 cheep. No. Expensive. I can't. It doesn't rhyme.
See, it's these moments I know. I keep looking at you, and you just keep saying stuff. So I'm always interested to see what comes out when I keep staring at you.
That's what guys want to hear, right? I don't know. What is the question again?
The price of Spike. You'll find out soon enough next month.
Easy, friendly.
Just realised the Darksiders 10-year anniversary will be January 2020. I wonder who can make a statue for that. Boom! Adam Elgamal. No Arnold button this week. I love Arnold Schwarzenegger quotes.
Alright, guys. I'm going to try and find a celebrity next week.
Absolutely. First for games, anime, and sports entertainment. Give me that WWE TT. Now he's not rallying for Resident Evil anymore. He's got something else to rally for. That and Broken Sword.
Broken.
Never change. Adam Elgamal, bring back Arnold. It's like
Is it Adam?
Yeah, and it's like just randomly right.
I love Schwarzenegger quotes.
Larissa, can you convince Sega to give us Skies of Arcadia remastered or remake for current consoles? That would be cool. I'd be all up on that.
That would be like yeah. Rally for it. You know.
Victor Vilgren. There are some statues in stock I would love to buy, but they're only in stock in US and I'm from Europe. I know you can ship it without problem, but I'm worried about customs. Will there be a way in the future that even if it takes more time, that will make lower the shipping, then quit the custom payment somehow? Their answer is no. There's no way that we would then ship it from the US back to the UK. We would never do that because you don't have any continuous shipments that go in there. Sorry about that.
That was quick.
Well. Was it? It's almost 1 o'clock, so it wasn't that quick. Right, toilet. Who dat? Chocks, you do the who dat. You choose the character while I go to the toilet.
You choose a character?
Yeah.
Hi. Character. Right, guys, who dat? If any of you guys know what we're doing, a chance to win up to 8,000 reward points. 500, 1,000, 2,000, 4,000 and 8,000. Basically, I will choose a random character and then you guys just have to guess it. And for a chance to sit on the winning seat and then basically choose a hand. Obviously odds should work in your favor. At this current rate, Alex has been losing quite a lot of points, and hopefully you guys can win some points and walk away with them. Alright, everyone knows what's up. Test. No, Alex, I'm not going to choose a character from Streets of Rage. Yeah. Oh, wow. I've got a good idea. Yeah, this is a good one. I've got one. Let me just write this down before I forget. Right, I've chosen the character. Ooh. Right, just gotta wait for that. Yep. Nope. Miguel, you want to play as well? Hey, I've chosen.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna be denying some people?
Sorry?
Are we gonna be denying some people?
Oh, that's on you.
Make sure they start testing, yeah?
Yeah, they're already tested.
Oh, sweet.
They're already tested positive.
Positive for what?
Positive to play the game.
Oh, okay. Testing positive. Alright. Who? Ah. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
All right, you use it on yours?
No, you do. You might as well go with yours, isn't it? Oh my god. Nah, right there, mate. That don't work.
That one or that one?
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Zoom in.
Oh, mindful of reflections. Mine's quite reflective.
That's alright. Alright guys, get ready for your... Let me just type it in just to make sure it's correct.
I can't go much.
Yeah.
I can't go much further.
No, I know. Alright, do you want me to do it then? Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay, cool. Alright, keep an eye on that. Here we go, guys. 4 lucky winners. The first 4.
Oh, I've got to keep my eye on the names.
Yep.
First 4 guys or girls.
I'm gonna...
To get the name correct, it has to be the name of the character. That's right, exact name.
In 3, 2, 1. Who dat, who dat, who dat, who dat.
Correct spelling, guys. Has to be correct spelling.
Yep.
You know how to spell it, yeah?
Yeah, that's correct, yeah.
Okay.
First 4 winners, indeed. Alright, no one seems to know what that is.
Don't give it time, give it time.
Oh.
Give it time, they
I've
might
not even
know.
showed it yet. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Who dat, who dat, who dat, who dat? God.
Oh, yeah. Be mindful of my messages. Be careful.
Yeah, don't worry, I feel it vibrate, so I was like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
better hide it.
It'd be like...
Oh, God. Oh, God, huge. Who dat?
Oh,
It's kinda
message
obvious
just
now.
came up.
Ready? Okay, I don't know if it, see if it comes up over there.
Anyone got it right
See,
yet?
see if it appears. Oh, it did. Oh, no, but they didn't see it. Maybe not as easy as expected. Yeah, don't worry. Who dat? Oh, maybe not. It's going to be a bit harder for them.
Come on,
I'm going to make
guys.
it. We're never going to get away, so we're going to do the full thing. Full reveal in 3, 2, 1. Who dat? Alright, there you go. Surely that's enough.
The correct name, guys.
The names, everyone's getting messed up by the names. Spell it correctly.
Spell it correctly.
Spell it correctly.
Oh, Alex Patilla doesn't know. Chose a good one, haven't I, guys?
Yeah.
Hopefully we get some new players this time. Yeah, some new names.
Oh, ridiculous.
What?
I'm not even sure whether... So we got it all, right? That's
Really?
like, he had no idea, but he would see what everybody else was doing. But, you know, you got to go with the first 4. Simple as that.
Miguel, MS-DOS computer.
Alright.
I believe this is right.
Yeah, that's correct. Metaton, Mettaton. Unlucky for those who wrote Megaton, and unlucky for those who wrote Mega Man. It's Metaton, Mettaton. Alex Pachulia doesn't know this character, but wrote it in, and got a place on the 4 Who Dat challenge. I don't know about
lucky,
that.
lucky son.
That's so lucky. Alright, we're going to cane through this. Because it's been the 3 hours.
Yes. Come on, Vince. Say hi.
There is one more coin.
And of course, that is Metaton from Undertale. It's been a while we've done an indie game, isn't it?
That's true. Would you guys be up for that?
Alright, it's Vince Cosenso.
Yeah, Vince. Maybe he's a new player, so let's go with this. Here we go, Vince. We have 3 coins here. It's very easy for what's going to happen. We have 4 hands, 3 coins. You have a 75% chance to win 500 war points. All you need to do is say the hand that contains a coin. Is there a coin in hand number 1, 2, sorry, 3 or 4 for a chance to win 500 war points hand number 1?
Victor's never played. That's all right.
Yeah.
You can follow Vince's losing step.
Hey, Victor's never played either, so...
Oh, wow, cool, awesome.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Fresh blood. Fresh blood.
I just copy what people say. Oh.
So, we have Vince, Consenso, Victor, Tyler, and Alex Pachulia. Alright, so hand number 1. Oh, he's gone for hand number 2. If you had went for hand number 4, you would have got yourself 500 war points. If you went for hand number 3, you would have got yourself 500 war points. But you decided to make it 50-50, and you went for hand number 2 and 3, 2, 1. Ooh, there you go. Round 1,
beginner's
done.
luck.
Alright, I like it.
Right, so a couple of options here. You can actually walk away with those 500 reward points.
Or you can go for 1,000 points. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. For a chance to win 1,000 war points, are you going to go for hand number 1, 2, or 3 for 1,000 reward points? If you decide to walk away, let us know what you would have gone for.
That's right, Vince. So you can walk away, or you can choose one of these hands.
Would you go for hand number 1, 2, or 3? If you decide to walk away, let us know what you would have gone with. Victor says, I've played Who Dat, but not played Undertale. Alright, nice one, Victor.
Oh, good guess.
Oh, is he already gone for number 2?
No, I think that was before, wasn't it?
Are you sure?
I choose number 1.
Oh.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, cool. He chooses number 1. I can tell you, Vince, if you went for hand number 3, you would have got yourself 1,000 war points, but you decided to go 50-50 and go for hand number 1 and 3, 2, 1. No beginner's luck. D9. 1 down, 3 to go. Let's go. Boom.
Good game. Mate. Good game.
It is what it is. I do apologize. So sorry that you were denied. Next up to the chopping block, Victor Navarro Vilgren. I appreciate the help you've been giving me with Amy, but I'm sorry there is no favors for this one. It's Who Dat, Who Dat. Let's go. 3 coins, 4 hands for a chance to win 500 war points in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Do you go for hand number 1, 2, 3, or 4 for a chance to win 500 war points? Let us know in the comments. Victor.
Come on, Victor.
What?
Come on, guys. What would you say?
Hey, Jacqueline Belmont, we go by what is on our screen. When you guys go watch it back, please, and to be clear, if we missed it on our screen, and make sure you check our screen on the way back. Victor's going for number 2. If you went for hand number 1, you would have got yourself 500 war points. If you went for hand number 4, you would have got yourself 500 war points. But you went for hand number 2 and 3, 2, 1. 500 war points. Now, just to say, if you are saying that somebody else got it first, we will always rectify that next week. Just to let you know. But we go by what is on our screen, not what appears on your screen. Okay, so make sure you go back and check the video and see what appears on our screen. Alright, here we go. 2 coins, 3 hands for a chance to win 500 reward points in... No, 1,000 reward points in 3, 2, 1. Let's... Yeah, I know... But what... Wait, exactly!
I know.
Oh, I see. It's a double bluff.
Double bluff.
Oh, it's a double bluff.
Which hand?
Which hand? I like the double bluff. Yeah, so hand number 1, 2, or 3 for a chance to win. William Jamal Elmer, why the fuck did I say megaton? Yeah, I know, Miguel. I don't know why the comments are going the wrong way around now. It's totally weird.
Who is it? Victor, sorry. Victor, for a chance for 1,000. Or you can walk away right now.
Yeah, you can walk away.
You can walk away with
walk
that.
Away.
500, so you can only walk away with 500.
The problem right here now is, Chocks, I don't know if he's made a comment and it's just not appearing. So I need you to use your free hand to go.
Just press a 5.
I guess so. Oh, hold on.
Oh, 1.
1. Alright, Victor, here we go. If you went for hand number 3, you would have got yourself 1,000 reward points, but you went for hand number 1, 3, 2, 1. Not happy. It's got 1,000 reward points.
1,000 reward points. It's the first game, is it right?
No, he says it's not. He says he's played
Oh,
before.
he's played before.
Let's see. Well, how did he do last time? Oh, Control F, and then just type in Victor.
Level
1 and died.
This is the second
game. I like it. Alright. We have here a number.
Oh, excuse me.
We have a number here. And we have a flower. For a chance to win 2,000 war points, it's a 50-50 chance. Flower or number. Flower or number for a chance to win 2,000 reward points. Of course, you can walk away.
You can walk away with that 1,000 points. Of course, do let us know which one would you go for.
Alex says, I always die on this. Do not worry, Alex. You will get a chance to make amends.
Easy peasy. Flower or number?
Flower or number? What? Alright, nice one. But
Well
you
done.
would have gone for number. Not bad at all. In 3, 2, 1. It is the number.
Ooh.
Here we go. Right. Here we go. Copy and paste. Boom. He gets himself 1,000 reward points. I go to Phil. I go like this.
Yeah.
1,000 points. All that. All that. All that.
Watch that. Watch that. Watch his PMs will just fly up and he'll miss all those messages.
We'll see what happens. No, I don't, this is not PM. This is just PMs to him directly. Don't talk to him too much about.
Don't talk to him. It's like, Phil, hi, how you doing? How you doing?
No, but it doesn't appear on mine because it's mine to him. You can't.
Yeah, I'm saying that you.
When I'm notorious, you're gonna like you're gonna push it out to the top. Right, well done, nice job. All right, Tyler Autumn, it is time.
1K, yeah. You should make sure you typed in
1K.
1K.
I said 1K.
All right.
I said 1K.
Oh, who's next?
All right, Tyler's up. He says, "Let's do this." Failed
right.
last time. He knows what's up. The sting of what did he die on? Tyler. 1 and dead. All right, that was easy. Let's see if we can get a repeat of that going on.
All right. So far
That's clear.
our streak is 50%, right?
Yeah. We got to do better than that. Here we go. 3 coins, 4 hands for a chance to win 500 reward points. Hand number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let us know in the comments. What is going on, Tyler? I won't repeat it. 500 war points. Hand number 1.
Come on, guys. We want to see Banjo.
2, 3, or 4. What is up, Carl? What is cup chat? Hand number 1 for Tyler. If you went for hand number 3, you would have got yourself 500. 2, you would have got yourself 500. Oh. But in 3, 2, 1.
Good call.
Not bad, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. 2. In 3, 2, 1. Boom! Hand number 1, 2, or 3 for a chance to win 1,000 war points. Of course, you can walk away with 500. No one will be calling you chicken! What will you be going for?
1,
2, or 3 for a chance to win 1,000 reward points.
The thousands of points.
Fobney says 1. You repeat my first mistake, hand number 2.
He remembers. You remember.
If you went for hand number 3, you would have got yourself 1,000 reward points, but you decided to go 50, 50, 3, 2, 1. Not happy. Not happy.
We shall know. Would you like to walk away with that 1,000 points?
We have a number and we have a flower for a chance of 50-50 for 2,000 war points. Do you go for flower or number? If you decide to walk away, let us know what you would have gone for. Let us know in the comments. There is no chance to repeat your first mistake by saying handing number 2. Let us know in the comments. What would you have gone? What would you go for? Oh, Larry saying flower. He's gonna walk. He's got himself 1,000 reward points. Congratulations! You would have gone for flower. 3, 2, 1. Very, very wise to have walked away. Mr. Pachulia is wanting to order his Chinese.
Oh my god, like everyone walks away at the 50-50.
Alright.
Everyone likes the 50-50 option.
1K. Who that for this dude? Alright, sweet. Pachulia in the house. He knows the drill quite often. Just want to have a quick look at how he's got on. As he walked, he died quite. I remember him. Let's see. Just a good scroll up to the top and just go down it. Oh, wherever it is, yeah. So we got one here. He's level 1 and died first time round. Second time level 3 and died. Okay, I'm liking this. Level 3 and died. I'm liking this a lot. Yeah. There has been only death for Alex. I like it. Alright, here we go.
Would this be his lucky 4th?
Could this be his lucky 4th? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, for a chance to win 500 reward points. Hand number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let us know in the comments. This is his 4th try and he was the 4th participant. And let's be honest, he shouldn't even be playing. He didn't know who the hell the character was. He'd be like, oh yeah, that's kind of what everybody else is saying.
And by the way, what Chinese food are you ordering tonight?
He said hand number 4, please. I haven't even started yet.
Hand number 4. He says number 4.
Are you going for that? Can you just confirm? I feel like you hadn't even like seen.
He's going for number 4 right on the menu. Is that right?
Just please double confirm that, Mr. Pachulia.
Is that the chicken casserole?
Chicken chow mein.
No, it's usually a higher number. Chicken chow mein.
Number 64 was chicken fried rice, egg fried rice.
Really?
You go for hand number 4.
Fried rice. It has its own number.
Yeah.
Really? Mm.
Hand number 1 would have got yourself.
I'll go for 4th time. He likes number 4.
Yeah. Hand number 1, you would have got yourself 5. 2 would have got yourself 5. And 3, 2, 1. But he likes to go a little bit further before dying. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. 1,000 reward points. Hand number 1, 2, or 3 for a chance to win 1,000 war points.
Or walk away with that 500.
What? Let us know in the comments what you've gone for. Hand number 1. You go for 1, 2. Hand number 1. Okay, well I can tell you if you went for hand number 3, you would have got yourself 1,000 reward points, but you decided to go 50-50 in 3, 2, 1. Ah! Mr. Petulia never change. Never ever change. Every single Houdat. 4th time is not a charm for you. Oh, sorry, Mr. Petulia. Better luck next time for Houdat. But you know it, that you should not even have been there. But absolutely good job for actually getting on it anyways.
Yes.
Playing the system.
So that's 2 out of 4.
Alright. We're going to run that Banjo-Kazooie trailer one more time. Is there anybody who was on the stream that was been waiting for that they missed it the first time? Let us know in the comments. We did show it over 2.5 hours ago. Or shall I say 2 weeks ago?
It's not even a launch night tonight. It's quite long.
It is quite long, isn't it?
Yes. And guys, just to give you some.
Oh, Denise missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You missed it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, Fobney's been waiting for it.
All
Fobney,
right.
you're like a massive Banjo fan.
Fobney.
Alright.
And Barry. Me.
Let's do this again. Now, when you see the video, make sure you appreciate the kind of Banjo-Kazooie-ness of the movement in the characters in terms of the
Take a step
the logos.
back in time. Put yourself in that. What is it? 64-bit era.
Right.
Yeah, 64-bit era. Yeah.
Michelle's here to see the second time. Much appreciated. We of course will be dropping it right after the stream in our capture article. It will be showing you a bit more information about that, so you will see that, and you can see it at as many times as you want.
As many times you want.
Here we go, guys. We will see you on the other side.
Yahoo! Bring!
Boom!
Oh, that was quick.
Banjo-Kazooie. What? 40 seconds is 40 seconds, right? Did you guys enjoy it a second time round? Did you get it? Did you get that nostalgia feeling for it? It is Banjo-Kazooie. Could you tell the kind of pose? It's a kind of, you know, it's kind of obvious in the sense that you're kind of looking down on things. You get a bit of an idea of what it could possibly be looking like. Bit of an idea. But I won't go into too much, but it's
Alright. So it's more than a teaser then tonight.
well,
Guys, just want to highlight that date at the bottom where it says reservation. Next Q&A. It's number 77, which is next Friday. Obviously, we go by the UK style of time. So it says 06/07. So that's July the 6th.
right.
I hate to see people come in and say, oh, it's gone June.
Why don't you just write it?
Yeah. Why didn't we?
Is this in the trailer?
Is it in the,
Where are you saying this is?
in the teaser?
Oh, it's in the trailer. Yeah. So
Yeah,
next
yeah,
I should just say the actual date.
The month.
Well, yeah, June this whatever. You know,
Should-
July
yeah.
the 7th or whatever it is.
Yeah. It should
yeah.
really say that
Right.
in all our materials.
Right.
Yeah.
Mo, it will be, you know. Well, we have to consider the post is kind of like not. It's kind of hard to sort of say. It's got a nice footprint. It's got a nice footprint.
July the
pricing-
6th. Next Friday, guys. July the 6th.
July the 6th.
July the 6th.
July the 6th. You will be able to see this video in 4K on you know, you'll be able to see that in 4K very, very soon on YouTube right after this stream finishes. Chocks.
Alright, guys. Not much of a shout out this week. I just want to say, oh yeah, maybe one little shout out. I just want to say thank you very much, Alana, for helping out with all the unboxings and everything through IGN.
Yep, much appreciated.
So hope you have a great future. Stay in touch. We've already been keeping in touch.
Yep.
So that's fine. Just want to give a nice shout out for all the help and everything for the past couple of years.
It was such an honor that she took.
She's a massive fan of ours. Obviously, I didn't realize until going through some of the articles I've been reading from the past. She's a big fan of ours. She loves.
And I appreciate that she's taken that across to IGN. That's really been really appreciated for sure. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah. And yeah, guys, just one little thing. Next week, Monday, is a public holiday in Hong Kong. There will be the office will be closed on that Monday, but we'll be in the club.
Right.
Just to give you guys some, just to interact with you guys over the weekend and on Monday as well. So any payments or any CS stuff, they're not going to be looked into until next Tuesday onwards.
Right.
So July, I usually post a kind of an article once per month which highlights the public holidays for that month.
Right.
I believe July is only one public holiday. I need to double check, but there will be a July post which will highlight July the 1st is a public holiday. So bear with us if it's anything to do with payments and CS issues.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. It's going to be, and also isn't Phil on like massive long holiday?
Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Phil's like on a massive long holiday.
Yes.
God.
Massive.
Because there's a holiday on the 1st. He's like away for another 3 days or something afterwards, isn't he?
I think it's 2 days.
So we won't be back until the Thursday.
Friday, back on a Friday.
Jesus.
But don't worry, still send your CS emails in, create those tickets. Hopefully we will have some sort of a backup implemented during those 2 days to make sure everything's running smoothly.
Right.
Yes, so in the month of July, it's only next Monday, that's a public holiday, but Phil will be on holiday the 2 days after that, so the 3rd and the 4th. So bear with us. Some replies might be a little bit slower than usual, but anything urgent, PM me, and we will follow up from there.
Right. Cool. All right. So guys, we will be dropping that article with that video right after the stream. There will be a 4-minute feeding frenzy in about 15 minutes after the stream ends, as per always. Want to say this has been 3 hours and 20 minutes long. I do apologize for the 2 much needed toilet breaks. I had too much soup at dinner time. Next week, of course, there will be the reservation period for Banjo-Kazooie. It will be the opening of that, the full reveal. I want to say a massive congratulations again to Rare for Banjo-Kazooie's 20th anniversary. Huge congratulations on that. Next week, I believe Monday, they will be doing some a bit more announcements. They will be showing that video. Of course, you have seen it first, and so at least you can know what is to expected to become. What is expected to come, I should say. To come. And yeah. Anything you want to add, Chocks, before we wrap it up?
I guess that's it.
All right. Okay.
I'll see you guys in the club.
So, guys, thank you so much for you guys to come and join us. For those who've just joined the stream, who've been on it throughout, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Can't do without you guys. The numbers motivate us in terms of coming back all the time. Because just hanging out with you guys. So thank you so much. I would like to say have a really great day, America. Have a really good evening, Europe. You should be sleeping, Asia, and have a wake up soon, Australia. Thank you so much for your support. And I think, Chocks, that's a wrap for this week. We'll be back at it again next week. Remember, 4-minute feeding frenzy in the club.
4.
I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm Chocks.
F4F is love.
F4F is
And
life.
we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Laters.